Well,
Oh, let it do.
I nared my whole body.
had to get them numbers up.
This is a whole lot of the tism. Don't be a donkey.
Upper decker, baby!
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Your pussy smells so bad.
This is a hot take.
You gotta make sure you get a texturized sniff in there.
I'm fucking leaving, bitch.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Absolute Talk Show. It's Peej back with Brent.
Yo.
And we got a guest here with us today. Eddie, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Hey,
Not too bad, man. Glad that you could make it today.
Absolutely. Sorry I was a little late, but
No, dude, it's all okay, man. It's all right. It's the way the world works, you know.
true.
Luckily we aren't too much of a stickler. So
Good.
yeah.
Can you imagine if we were?
Oh, dude.
Like, no, door's locked. Sorry, you're out.
Yeah.
Just sorry, bro.
No, sorry. Already hit the record button. You're gonna have to wait till break. Just leave you standing in negative 12 degrees for 45 minutes.
I'm just standing out there. Guys, come on. Come in, please.
Guys, I promise I won't do it again.
Terrible.
Yeah, luckily we're not. We're good people.
Yeah. Typically.
Typically. Just saying we can. You know,
Don't do it again.
Well, Eddie, so we got a questions about convicts today. I don't know if you're familiar with our questions about convicts segment that we do.
No.
So
this is gonna be fun.
So typically, I think I only got one for you guys today.
Okay.
So typically, what you do is I show you guys a mugshot. You will describe it for our audio listeners,
Okay.
and then you will guess what you think that they were convicted of.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Without further ado, here's your first questions about convicts. Let's see. Where is it?
Just casually puts up stocks and stuff.
Just casually. Yeah.
Don't worry about
Oh,
this.
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus
Dude.
Christ, dude.
All right, so
Holy
we're looking
crap.
at a goth. She's got the lip piercings, the black hair.
She's
the
got fat eyebrows, dude. Like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
like she's... Yeah. And she's got a mole in her nose. Yeah, she's...
That's the weirdest spot for a
hazel
mole.
eyes. She looks
the
like a...
snake bites,
Dude,
though,
The snake bites.
Dude,
with like the
She's
loop,
got the-
loop snake bite lip rings.
She's got the canine sharp fucking
Can
eyeliner.
you give me a hint? Because I can't figure this one out.
Oh, dude, this is easy. Goth chicks, dude. It's something with blood. Something like she took her boyfriend's blood. She wears on a necklace kind of shit, dude.
I was going to say she stole from a school.
Eddie's on a closer track.
Yeah.
Eddie's on a closer
Because
track.
you can't tell with these women.
By the way, that nose
Dead,
looks very manually.
dead giveaway.
Dude, that nose is a man.
Dead giveaway.
And she's got the typical side part for the emo thing, like big ass forehead, dude.
So is that what this is? Is this
I'm thinking sadist, because usually that has to do with like witchcraft, sadist shit.
okay?
It's just like a way to like.
What do you do in your free time?
This woman was convicted of murder.
Oh my god.
It's always murder.
Axe attacked two strangers with an axe.
Damn.
That's it.
Well, I don't think that she actually.
Hold on.
I don't think that she actually murdered them.
Hold
I
on.
think it was attempted murder.
Okay,
Apologies.
That's different.
That's some ICP shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So attempted to murder two strangers with an axe, and to point of that's a manly ass nose. I guess that this person is transgender.
No shit.
So,
Dude.
kind of
Dead giveaway.
Yeah, dude.
that kind of worked out a little bit.
Yeah.
But yep. So Evie Amati, 27 years old, was
So wait, is this a
sentenced to
dude?
9 years behind bars.
Am I looking?
That's
at
it? 9 years for axing people?
Two people.
Yeah, but
Right?
still.
Right?
There's first degree and second degree. You know the difference between the two?
I don't know. I think
It's premeditated. That's the difference. It means I like just in a fight, I killed you either by accident or on purpose. That's second degree. First degree is I planned it out completely. That bitch,
and cock hot.
dude.
So,
So it's not that planned out. All
so
right?
we'll definitely read the story here, but
my
just the
God.
idea of like like you gotta round 2 people wielding an axe casually.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude.
What?
You just casual, you know?
Holy
Just
crap.
like yeah,
Scratching your neck
Yeah,
and then
sorry,
axe.
I forgot how I usually go for walks with my axe every Thursday. Like,
The fucking axe version of Rittenhouse. Get out of here. The goth trans Rittenhouse.
So this is a dude.
yes,
It's a they, them.
It's a transgender woman.
It's one of them. All right.
What's
It's a
one of them?
transgender woman.
They, thems.
Yep.
Let's see.
Identifies as
instead
a
of
cat.
imposing a sentence of 14 years, non-parole period of 8 years, means her minimum jail term has nearly doubled, and she will not be eligible for parole until this year. So this happened
fucked.
in 2017.
Get fucked.
Let's see. I think here's the story. Amadi fractured Mr. Rimmer's nose. Mr. Rimmer was buying a meat pie, and Ms. Hacker was buying milk. Amadi fractured Mr. Rimmer's nose, eye socket, and his cheekbone, required reconstructive surgery, while the blow that hit Ms. Hacker fractured her skull.
So
Medical staff said Mr. Rimmer's massive facial laceration was a millimeter above where it was. If it was a millimeter above where it was, it could have had life-threatening consequences.
So you're telling me this guy or this girl or this they them can't even kill?
Dude.
Like you fractured a nose. Like
That's what I was thinking.
All I'm saying,
you're not good at this.
Yeah,
You're
all
not very good.
yeah. All I'm saying is, if you
Like, be better. Dude. Fucking Ted
If you're
Bundy
gonna
had
do
put
it,
up numbers.
do it.
Listen,
At least, you know.
listen, if you're going to
Fucking
attack
A.
someone with an axe, you can't just break a couple bones.
Yeah, what the hell are you? That's a club at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't sharpen
how
it
did you
all.
make an axe a blunt object?
Yeah, you
Like-
might as
Dog.
well be a woman. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm the bad guy.
So yeah, it looks like this happened like
Man.
Good
in
time.
a store, which is really weird. How
Wait,
do you?
What?
Yeah.
This didn't happen at home?
No.
So this is in public.
Yeah.
So, first of
That's
all,
even
Out-
worse
yeah, out-
because you only got 2 people in public.
Outside of 7-Eleven. That's how it happened.
That's where
first of
that's
all,
where it starts.
you guys ever seen Boondocks, the cartoon?
No. What's
I
it?
haven't.
So it's basically like, it's kind of like Family Guy. It's like an adult cartoon. Anyway, there's a point that they make, and like the kid is just kind of like doing the argument against, you know, that kind of thing, the devil's advocate. They're talking about R. Kelly and how he pees on like little girls and shit. And then like the one kid's like, first off, I don't think R. Kelly should be in trouble because if I see pee, I move. If she see pee, she stay. Like, and it's like the same thing, dude. You're at a 7-Eleven. What time of day it was it, dude? Like, you're telling me that nobody was like, hey, this weird chick, right? Fucking all black has an axe. Maybe we should stay the fuck away from it. Like, come on.
Honestly, though.
Dude, like, what do you do? And she, like, didn't even sharpen it? Come on. Like, you're,
Yeah. It's like
if you're going to kill me, kill me. Don't fucking...
It's like one of those
Like,
moments
what
where
the
you're
fuck?
where you're just like, oh, well, she's just walking around with an axe, and everybody's like, right to bear arms, and we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
not
but
the
like
same,
that
dude.
ain't normal, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Let
Maybe
me
if
just
it
walk
was-
around with a sword, you know?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that?
if I'm gonna be
God.
honest, I think I would be less scared of somebody walking around with a sword than I
A
would of somebody with an
katana?
axe.
Yeah. You're right.
If-
You're right.
If you're
Because you're
walk-
like, this guy's disciplined.
Yeah,
This guy,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Because being able to wield and use a sword, like actually like
Without hurting
like
yourself.
efficiently,
Yeah, dude.
like requires true skill. But with an axe,
Yeah.
there's been a ton of murder movies on that shit, dude.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Name me the murder movie where it was with a katana. Okay, like it's always an
Kill Bill.
axe.
Should have went with a chainsaw, you know?
Chainsaw,
Just walk
something.
around in public with that. Yeah, I'm crazy, you know?
Yeah, it's always Colonel Mustard in the fucking foyer with the katana. Like I forgot.
Something right just doesn't belong here. Yeah. You want to die?
Oh my god.
Man.
Arrest this man.
The katana thing.
That's
makes-
a woman. Whatever. All right.
Yeah, dude. That katana part makes me think of like like if you see somebody walking around with katana, you're gonna be suspicious. But it's like I always think back. Anytime anyone says katana, for some reason I think to Step Brothers, where he's like I met Randy
That's the
Jackson,
guy.
and I'm not gonna not get his autograph. You know, so I have an autographed katana with Randy Jackson's fucking signature. That's just-
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm
It's like,
trying
well, you're
to-
not gonna not get Randy's autograph.
Yeah. I'm just picturing this random dude, just trying to get an autograph.
And it's funny too,
What's the
because it's just like well, all I had on me was this katana,
Yeah.
and it's just like
What are you doing
it's
there?
like no, not like a hat or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck that
granted,
movie.
if I had a katana and a celebrity in the same vicinity, yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna have them sign a katana. Like, it's valid. It is.
If you had a katana, who would you want to sign it? No, let me guess. That guy. The Flash.
Well, if I'm gonna have somebody sign a katana and I get to choose who it is,
That's good.
Jackie Chan or some shit. It's
That's
got to
what
be
I
like
was
a martial art.
It's got to be a martial.
Yeah, it's
artist.
got to be like a martial artist, somebody that's famous for
I'm
like
gonna go with
martial arts.
Michael J. White. You know who that is?
No, is it like a UFC fighter or something?
Oh, he's fucking.
Wait, that's that big fucking.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, big jacked fucking dude.
Google him. Michael
Yeah.
J. White.
Yeah.
J-A-I.
He's
Michael
like
Jack White.
J-A-I. Michael J-A-Y. I mean, sorry.
J-A-I.
There you
White.
go.
There you go.
I probably do like.
Yeah,
Uma
he's a
Thurman.
little-
Yeah, that dude. Yeah,
Oh, that fucking
yeah.
dude.
He's in a lot of fighting movies.
Yeah.
Fucking badass, dude.
I would want my sword.
In like the
He
early
could sign my
2000s,
sword.
dude. Yeah, he was like in every like
Yeah.
like if you needed like an aggressive black guy that like was like
Yeah.
that was like fit as fuck and serious as hell, this was the guy.
But his role
Like-
was like the calm guy that just like silently whooped your ass.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
that's the thing.
yeah, exactly. He
He's-
was always aggressive, but with discipline. Like he
the
was
discipline.
he was always
discipline.
he was always like, I will whoop your ass and then say sorry afterwards. Like,
Real
Have
talk
you,
though.
have you seen Blood and Bone?
oh yeah, forever ago.
Just like
That's him.
yeah.
You know, it's kind of like, are you sure you want to bet against him?
he's 57. He's that's
Dude.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm fucking 29 and I'm like out of shape as shit, dude. Get that
I don't think
You're telling
that
me
I don't
lost
think he looks
47
like that
pounds. I was
anymore.
like, yeah.
But
fuck, dude.
I want to fucking be like that.
that'd be nice.
Imagine
Yeah.
how life would be so easy. Just
Yeah,
like,
dude,
you
nobody
just walk
would-
around with that. Like,
Yeah. Nobody would fuck with you just by your appearance alone. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
As soon as you walk in the room, all right. all right. To whatever you fucking say.
We're just gonna calm down, everybody.
Yeah,
Everyone just calm
let's
down.
just take a step back here.
We could have a heated debate the moment that guy walks in. We're just like, okay. all right. We're gonna just take it easy. Take 5.
All right. That's what that does, you know.
Dude, that's literally like the figurative big dick walking in a room
Yeah,
kind of a
you
thing.
do it.
You just shut up. You're just like, whoa.
Oh, 100%. Someone just throws that shit on the table
Yeah.
and you just go, whoa, you know?
You're just in awe at that point.
How tall is that guy? Because he always seems so tall in the movies, right? But he's just so stupid.
he
6'1"? Get out of here. What's up, 6'2"? I got that on him. Let's go.
doesn't Tom Cruise
take
always
him.
wear like
Good clothes, dude.
doesn't Tom Cruise always wear like insoles that like make him taller?
See, I don't understand that because he's the same height as me.
I think that's just hate. People
Tom
just
Tom
making
Cruise
shit up.
That
is actually really short.
He's as tall
Is
as
he?
me.
Well, like
Yeah.
What's he, like, 5'10"?
I mean, not
5'8"?
really
No,
short.
he's
Yeah, he's like 5'8",
he's
5'7".
He's my height.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
he's actually short, and like just the way that they shoot, like with cameras, like the
Yeah,
angle that they
like,
shoot
they
him, and
zoom in.
they make him look taller.
I would have never known this, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, and
Yeah.
like for a guy that's short, like he literally like, what's the thing? But compensation. Yeah,
Yeah,
5'7".
5'7".
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so he's taller than me by an inch.
By an inch, he
By an inch.
says.
Just like you and Michael J. White.
Yeah, dude.
You fight him, I'll fight him. Okay?
I'll fight him more than that guy. Dude, get out of here.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think I would want to fight Tom Cruise.
You never fought a movie star?
First off, Tom Cruise is different. Tom Cruise literally has like
No training.
hundreds of licenses on all kinds of shit. Everything
Yeah.
he's done in a movie, he like
Stunts?
trained
He,
for.
yeah, he has done all of his own stunts.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just saying.
Including like being on the outside of a plane that is flying.
Oh, so speaking
I
of
could
which,
do that.
have you seen the interview that he talks about that?
No. I
So
haven't.
he's telling the story in an interview or whatever. He's basically like he's not saying it like directly because like he doesn't want to piss people off, but he's like basically saying like, yeah, I kind of was more trained and knew more than the pilots that were flying me that day. I had to communicate with them nonstop as I'm hanging off, like as I'm about to hang off this fucking thing. We're sitting there and we're like, they're going over like what they're gonna do, and he like. Tom Cruise was more qualified than the pilots that day, dude. You know how crazy that is? Yeah. You're more qualified than the guys that have your life in their hands.
Yeah,
Like,
literally,
that's crazy.
literally, you're about to have like some dude that's flown a plane for like 4 years. Like,
Well, it's kind of going back to that Michael J. White.
like, hey, we're gonna have somebody hang out the outside of your plane while you fly it. Don't crush them, okay? Don't fuck up. Just what?
Don't fuck up. Yeah. I think that day, I'm not sure. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure he talked about constantly like, yeah, everyone. There's an actual interview. Actually, he does say something along the lines of this, where he's like, yeah, the first guy was like, I completely advise against this. I'm not going to sign off on this. And he was fired the next day, and they got a new guy that said yes. Dude, you know how like kind of a badass you have to be Tom Cruise to just fire a guy and be like, all right, I want a yes. Are you going to have the job? Cool. It's a yes then.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
He's got that level.
Well, dude, I could only imagine like having the experiences of doing all the stunts that Tom Cruise has done, dude.
That's why I'm like, you might as well do the stunts.
You know, is like the amount of like just like jumping out of planes, climbing up skyscrapers,
Yeah.
like
Sketchy shit.
like that amount, like the sandstorms and shit that happened in like the Ghost Protocol movie, the Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol movie.
I haven't seen a single Mission Impossible.
Okay.
See,
Ghost Protocol was the one that came out in like 2012.
What is that, like the
or
fifth
something.
one?
Yeah, something like that.
Like, how many you got out right now? Like 11?
But when that one came out, he was, he had to climb a skyscraper during that movie, like in like Dubai or some shit.
Is that famous picture?
And a sandstorm came through in the movie, like a sandstorm came through while he was climbing the skyscraper. That actually happened.
Wow.
Like he like a sandstorm actually came through while he was climbing the fucking skyscraper,
So-
like in real life. Like that's actual footage.
That's crazy.
would you put him with the same cloth as Jackie Chan?
Fuck no. Dude, I don't give a fuck what we just talked about. Absolutely not. Dude, Jackie Chan? Dude, absolutely not. Not even
So,
close.
His
Those two
stunts-
are both very good at different things.
Well, his stunts seem to be safe.
Seem.
Like
Great word.
he probably,
Jackie Chan also performed all of his own stunts too, though.
Yeah, but he could have died during those stunts.
Yeah, he almost did multiple times.
Tom Cruise is like, but is it possible? I feel like that's Tom Cruise's role, is like, all right, is it possible? Yeah, but we don't recommend it. And he's like, I'm gonna do it.
I would say this. I would put them in the same level for one reason alone. Tom Cruise
I don't.
does crazier things, but Tom Cruise is never actually taking like full force punches and like actually doing real fighting.
Yeah.
That's what all of Jackie Chan's actual stunts is actual fighting.
Throwing yourself out of windows.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily,
shit
though.
like that.
Right? Because it's like it's choreography. So it's like sometimes if you actually. Like if,
Yeah, but
you gotta do it again.
Back when
Like,
he began,
5 rolls of the same part. Like, you gotta do different takes. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
you just threw yourself through a wall.
yeah, all right. Well, now,
yeah,
but now we
yeah.
need another
another
angle
one.
of it. So
I see,
set up
yeah.
another
Where
window,
Tom Cruise
throw
is
him through
like-
again. You know,
Tom Cruise is like, I want that perfect.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I see what you're saying, but yeah.
So I mean, for that reason alone, I definitely think that Jackie Chan is up there with like his training and with his stunt acting.
So would you say
because he's actually like been like bedridden in the hospital multiple times from his roles.
So in a
Or
sense,
I don't think that's the same to say with Tom Cruise, because Tom Cruise has had more of today's technology to protect him.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the fucking cords, everything strapped to him.
Exactly.
So even if he does fail, he's going to live.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan always wanted the fighting and everything to look as realistic as possible, so he would always tell them, like, actually hit me. Like, he yeah, it was never like pulling punches with those movies. Like, he was actually getting the shit kicked out of him.
Jesus Christ, dude.
The black and white movies, Charlie Chaplin. You ever see his stunts?
Oh my God, yeah,
No.
yeah.
You're
I saw
like,
that.
you're like, what? Like, there was no cords. There was nothing. And this guy is running with the train.
Yeah.
Like, just, like, you look at him, you're like, yeah, that's exactly how a person would act. If that was happening. You know, legs in the air, you're chasing a train, trying to get on, you know. Or the fucking ladders, or
The house
buildings.
falling.
Yeah, the house falling exactly, perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Dude, the amount of, like, first of all, you got to be somewhat crazy. Second
Yeah.
of all,
Yeah,
the amount of
yeah.
math and, like, just architectural.
The trust.
Yeah, the trust. The sheer
It's
trust.
like, yeah,
Dude, how many times do you think that they set a mannequin up in that spot before they filmed it? Like
Zero
I-
times.
Oh, dude, I bet they did it.
Zero times.
I bet they did it at least once.
when a
No,
wall.
back then it was
Because
different.
I bet they did it at least once just to make sure that he wasn't gonna get crushed.
Well, yeah, it's not only that.
Because I bet that the only fear would have been is like what if
Like
the
an
window
inch.
doesn't hit where his head is?
That and it's
So like what if he's too tall for him to go through the window? You know?
Yeah. But yeah,
Weird.
when walls fall like
Physics
that,
is fucked.
they slide. So even if you do clear it, it's still coming at you.
Imagine if it did clear, but it like got you at the back of the knees, dude.
I don't want it to clear it.
Oh god.
You're breaking something, man.
Your fucking ankle
Just
get clipped.
hyperextend your feet, dude. Oh god.
Dude, you're down. You're fucking screaming. You're like notorious for not talking on camera, and you're just you're just like
It's all silent films, so everybody just sees you just in writhing pain, screaming with no audio.
Fucking A.
And then afterwards, it's like one of those Family Guy skits where it like pops up like the screen of what he said, and it just says "ouch."
Yeah.
but he's like completely
And
cussing people out.
he's
dude.
clearly like screaming like "fucking goddamn," like just going
Yeah.
off.
And then all I hear is cut.
Yeah.
Cut.
Just cut.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Can we retake that?
All right,
Somebody blinked.
Charlie, that one was great. Motherfucker, get this thing off me! Like, he's just
terrible.
losing his mind, dude.
He's like, God damn it, this one didn't kill me. Fuck.
Fuck, dude.
oh fuck.
Ooh.
How did he die, by the way?
Charlie Chaplin? I don't know.
Was it like a mental thing, or was it just kind of like, fuck it?
Because of like the hype around Charlie Chaplin now, I wonder if he was like
A stroke.
the RDJ of
Really?
the times. You know, like I wonder if he was just like
In his sleep.
just having fun. In his sleep, he had a stroke.
Yep.
You have a stroke. Jesus.
Died of a stroke in his sleep
Look how old he looks.
at 88 years old in 1977.
Shaved his mustache.
If you would have popped that picture up and we're like, yeah, this is my grandfather.
Well, I mean-
blah blah. I would have believed it, dude. That looks.
I mean,
nothing.
I feel
yeah.
like Hitler kind of ruined that mustache already. You know? I feel like there might have been a little bit of a reason that he shaved it. You know?
yeah.
I feel like it was one of two reasons. He either couldn't grow the full one, and so he was just like,
First of
"Well,
all-
I'm not gonna keep this fucking thing." You
Why?
know?
Why?
Well, also, like, dude, notice that like whenever anybody like depicts Charlie Chaplin in like Family Guy and shit, like they always depict him like he always looks like exactly like Hitler.
Yeah.
Like,
Do it.
like exactly. I think there's even a Family Guy skit that they have where they give like Charlie Chaplin money, and then Brian's just like, I think that was Hitler that you just gave money to, and he's like, no.
Everybody's got that mustache.
I'm like a history buff, so when you talk about this stuff, I just think literal, not like comedic. But I could tell you facts about
Hold
that.
on. Would you ever shave your mustache like that?
Absolutely not.
No.
It's not even a fucking.
Maybe if I planned on shaving the whole thing and I did it for like a quick little joke,
Yeah,
but then I'd shave it off immediately. I'd shave it off immediately.
Maybe as one of like if I ever like clean shave my face ever again.
Yeah.
And like I feel like
All jokes aside.
the last time that I clean shaved my face, I did go through like stages of like cutting different beards.
Yeah.
And shit. I was like, fuck it. Like, might as well have fun on the way through. Maybe something will stick. Fuck. Like,
And
Absolutely.
and you come down to that, and you're like,
yeah, first you just shave the cheeks
Just-
off. You got sideburns and a fucking goatee and shit.
Yeah.
And then you shave the chin off and you got the handlebar going.
Yeah, it's like, have something. If you're gonna have a mustache, why do you gotta make it the tiniest fucking thing? Like,
Shave everything but the soul patch off for a moment.
that's basically it. Yeah.
Dude.
Why didn't you just shave that? You know,
First of all,
shave it all.
speaking of that though, the Hitler stash and the soul patch, I should be on the same. I feel like they should be on the same level. They should have never been brought up. It was like that phase in like 2004 for like 2 weeks. Everyone said bra instead of bruh.
Yeah,
Like
pretty much.
it should be all in the same category. Like this was, you tried it, it didn't work. Nobody said anything. Leave
You
it alone.
corrected-
And see, it's funny
Yeah,
because like
don't talk about it.
the
again.
soul patch was like an early 2000s
I don't like to
thing,
talk about
but
it,
it
right?
feels like it was like a 90s thing.
It does feel like a 90s thing.
Like it,
Yeah.
it feels like that's where it belongs for sure.
Like when you think of it, you think like it should have been in sync, but like it was more like the guys like what's his name, the drummer, fucking what's his name, Tommy Lee. You feel like if Tommy Lee would be wearing the just a soul patch, like the Disturbed guy. I used to rock that for like forever.
yeah,
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice. Dude, Vanilla Ice. First off, dude, the people made fun of him so much. Hey, the guy tried. It actually was pretty good. And then I love that he was in that movie with Adam Sandler. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the soul
that's
patch.
that's my boy. Yeah, dude, I love that one.
I'm telling you, the soul patch is today's Hitler stash.
I
You just can't do it.
Yeah.
I think
You know,
it goes with it.
Like it's not like you're not gonna get as many looks
Like, yeah, you just
as
shave-
if you were to do the Hitler stash, but you're,
Oh, you're gonna
definitely gonna get a lot.
You're gonna get looks.
You're definitely gonna get a lot.
Oh, you're getting more than looks, baby. That's the kind of
Can you
thing like
imagine
where
a model?
Start,
but he has the
start
Hitler
having
stash?
people that are just offended coming up to you. Too bad Ian isn't here. He's Jewish. He could fucking weigh in on this right now.
Nah, but
wait a minute, Ian's
being a
Jewish?
Jew.
Yeah, by ethnicity, not by religion.
Oh,
He always makes a point, but I always give him shit, and
Dude.
I'm like, no, dude, you're a Jew, and he's just like, no, not like that. I'm
Dude,
like,
I've-
well,
I've known this guy since like he was a child and I was a child, and it's just funny. Like I never knew.
yeah, technically him and Brandon both.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's our Jews.
That's our Jews. Wow.
Well, dude, there was like a whole episode where like Ian and I were just like going at each other about how I'm German and he's Jewish, and I'm like,
Fucking-
dude,
he's
I'm
a Nazi.
I'm like,
all
dude,
right?
Excuse me.
I'm like,
Golden child.
I'm like,
Okay?
listen, if this was a different time, you know, we would not have been friends. Like,
Yeah, dude.
and he's just like, nah, I think we would have gotten along. I'm like, nah, I don't think I would have been allowed.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
You'd be the guard.
I think I would have been kind of demanded to gas your ass. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Why can't we be friends?
yeah, honestly.
Oh my lord.
Oh shit. Well, hey, so I wanted to bring this up to you guys because you were not here the last time that last episode when I brought this up, and it's just hilarious.
Okay.
There's a U.S. air guitar competition. Did you know this,
Get the fuck out of here.
dude?
What?
Don't tell me this
First
is
of
a
all,
fucking thing.
This is a real thing.
People show up.
This is a real thing.
People show up.
And so I'm gonna show you guys the video.
No.
What?
No.
But here, for our listeners, I'm going to edit out the part of us watching the video. If you want to watch the video, you can either YouTube it or you can go to our previous episode and watch it there. But here, I will pull up
This is hilarious.
the U.S. air guitar competition.
Would you ever... Hold on. Would you guys ever...
What?
Go to
compete in it?
If I was like performing in it, absolutely. You know what I do for a living, dude? I'm blue collar as shit, dude. You're telling me that fucking little punks fucking make money
You guys think you can
out of
do
this shit? Are you kidding me right now? You're damn right I would do that. I'd do that in a heartbeat if I could make money off of that.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, I'd do the whole fucking
Bro, look at
outfit
this.
and everything. Oh my lord, get out of here.
All right, so here's the video.
Jesus Christ. Fucking ads. Alright, you can skip it. Oh my god. These guys are going hard.
I would.
Dude, they're going...
If I'm getting paid.
Dude, they are going hard on nothing.
Get
Just-
the fuck.
Look at this guy in the middle, dude. He is ready.
Let's go.
Thanks for having me.
This guy's my hero.
Oh my god.
So yeah, they want. How do we get involved? So, it is for a fundraiser. So like that does make it better,
No.
but
no, it
but
doesn't.
that still
No,
doesn't make it
no,
acceptable.
no,
Okay.
No. You can do anything for a fundraiser.
The thing is like you can go there like you can go there ironically. Okay, if you want to go there ironically, absolutely. But you want to go there genuinely? Come on now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you gotta be walking off the street to walk up to this and be like, oh, I'm signing up.
Speaking of which, poor dad, dude. Like mom's all for
dude.
it. She's like, at least my kid's out of the house. Dad, dude, dad looks like he yells at every kid on the block for being too loud.
So wait,
Like dad is ashamed. Dude.
So this
those
guy,
are his parents?
No, that's not the parents.
That's not the parents?
No. This is.
He looks like he's the
Dude,
dad that's
dude,
ashamed.
If it was,
the older
man.
guy and gal here are the organizers of the Minnesota-Minneapolis U.S. air guitar competition.
this
Get
is in
fucked.
Minneapolis.
What?
Yeah, this happened like 7 months ago.
So you're
Get
telling
outta
me I
here.
could have just drove like 30
yeah,
miles away?
Yeah, and I bet you it's happening again this year.
Is it?
Maybe.
Wow.
I'm doing it.
The person that they have here, I believe I believe they said his name is Judd.
I can beat him.
This is
I'm just saying. I can shred that air guitar.
they said
like, you know.
they said yeah, he is in our he's in our air guitar Hall of Fame.
No. You
Fucking
don't.
hell.
You don't get that.
How did you get started in air guitar?
I picked up air. Started strumming air.
Dude. Should I do this? Yeah.
He probably practiced with a real guitar.
Your friends are so mean. The fact that they encourage this, they're not your friends.
Dude, that guy looks like he's closeted.
A little bit, dude.
A little bit. You can see in the face and the way he talks. Listen to how he talks. He's got that lisp. He does his S's a little too long.
He doesn't even have the fingers right. That's not how you play
He has a long
karaoke.
What the
karaoke.
fuck, you douche, dude?
He
The
has a long.
karaoke
He definitely has a long O in his vocab.
doesn't make you a northerner. I'm being all northern.
So, yeah, the winner goes on to the nationals. There's a national air guitar competition.
I like how
believe this.
he's got his hands on his hips. Like, what's up?
Wait, we're expecting a big crowd. What have you seen in years past?
Get out of here.
You don't say that part, buddy. You fucked up on that one.
They go, how many people have you had show up in the past?
Oh my lord.
They go, well, usually we get like triple digits. It's been anywhere from like 800 to like 10.
Dog.
Like, dude,
You got that backwards.
No, dude. No.
you just stop. You just stop at the 800, man.
Yeah, dude.
You threw the whole program under the bus.
Yeah, you lie through your teeth and say you've had a slow night like 500.
Dude, imagine
Like, don't
setting
you
up
say
like
that.
an entire competition arena area. Like, imagine setting up this whole thing.
Yeah, for
and then,
fake.
and for fake air guitarists,
Get
and
the
then
fuck.
and then have literally 10 people show up.
Dude.
No, not only that.
That's what you should be getting.
Like, dude,
this should
the
not be
amount
on
of
news.
money you will lose doing
outta
it.
I understand that, but how do you? What the fuck are the listeners or the viewers that show up to that shit?
Oh yeah,
This is like the WWE of fucking. It's just children.
Yeah, like, hey,
Like, let's be real.
dude, I just went to this sick place last night. Yeah, this guy played air guitar for 30 minutes.
Dude, if you ever told me that, I would roast you for the rest of your life. If any time I'm around you, I would just roast you. I'm like, you did what on your Saturday?
right.
Like, you purposely went out of your. You drove. You know the
You
gas.
paid for parking.
Yeah, gas is at an all-time high right now. You
Let me get
drove.
this right. You chose to spend your Saturday night
Oh my god,
at a random theater
Yeah.
dude, he
with
shredded
a
it.
bunch of nerds that wish they could play a guitar and can't, so they play the air guitar a little bit too confidently, if I might add.
That's a
And
great
they
point.
suck at it.
That's a great point.
Their hands aren't even in the right spot.
Also, I bet every single one of them have mechanic hands.
Oh, so just to wrap up this video here, so they ask him to give them a demonstration of his moves. So
We gotta see this.
So here you
we
go.
gotta see
Dude,
this.
we gotta write this down.
Take some notes.
He put the strap on.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
yeah. Look at those fingers.
He does. Why is his mouth? Why is his mouth that open?
Dude.
Stay in the camera. Stay in the camera. Let's
Right?
go. What are you
Oh
doing?
my god.
This is too much.
Yeah, it is. It's
Honestly, though, he's giving it, though.
Yeah.
He is giving it.
yeah, dude.
He's giving it his all.
Dude,
I'm
he-
going to give him
yeah,
that.
Ian saw this and he's like, dude, honestly, he won me over with the confidence.
Dude, he is pretty confident. I'm not going to lie. He's doing it. If there was...
Not even playing, dude. He's just moving his hand.
The fact that this is real right now.
Dude, he's not even playing.
Dude, the fact that not only is this real, this happened in our county, basically. Like, dude,
This is your neighbor.
I'm sorry, everyone.
yeah, this man might live near you. Okay, this man.
I hope not. God, fucking damn it. Dude, this guy doesn't live near me. This guy lives in a basement at his mom's house somewhere.
Imagine
Who lives
running
next
in.
to you?
Imagine running into this motherfucker at the grocery store, dude.
I'd be like,
Dude,
dude, do something else.
do
something else.
All I'm
Anything
saying
else.
is, if I ever am at like a public place, like at a Best Buy or wherever the fuck, dude, and I run into this guy,
Yeah.
I will look at him and be like, "Oh, dude, Air Guitar Hall of Fame, I know you." Like, dude,
You're that guy from that thing.
I'm gonna give him his recognition, and
Yeah.
he can take it sincerely or not.
Yeah.
But
Dude, he's gonna sign your
I'm gonna
tits.
give it to him.
Yeah, he's definitely signing something.
If I'm being real, if I saw that guy in person, I'd probably be like, "Hey, man, you gave it. You
Yeah.
did it. You did it.
Well,
All right."
you did it, you know.
Yeah,
That's probably the nicest thing I'd say. I'd be
Yeah.
like, you did it. You
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
That's all you need to say. You did it. You got it. There you go, bud.
Man, you liked it. I didn't say that, but you did it.
You showed up in shorts in the middle of winter in fucking Minneapolis, Minnesota. Get the fuck out of here. It's negative, what, 13 this morning?
Dude, and also like an American flag T-shirt and short-cut shorts.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Red short-cut shorts.
Don't forget the pasty thighs.
black
I
high
can't forget that.
socks and bright red shoes.
And the wristbands.
along with matching red wristbands.
Oh, don't forget
and
the
a
headband.
red headband.
Headband, yeah.
This whole outfit
So-
was a choice.
Oh, he
If
knew what he
this-
was doing.
It's like, oh yeah, this is what a rock star would wear. That's what.
No.
Unfortunately, that's what he left his house thinking. You know,
He
he left his house thinking, you know what, a rock star would definitely get on stage and go American flag.
That, but what is that dance teacher that looks like him? You know, that, but that.
The dance teacher that looks like him,
The headband, the fucking
the one that I think you're thinking of is like the molesty-esque one.
Christ.
That's usually like
Dog.
it's usually like being a little too touchy in yoga class.
man.
That's what
Move
this
your
guy
leg
kind of
here.
looks like.
100%. He's like over explaining every yoga position.
No, you got to come a little further back. Can you move? No, just come further back. Like
He's behind you and he's like leaning in.
yeah,
to you.
yeah. He's blatantly rubbing his dick on you. Like,
That's him. That's him. That's the guy.
You seen School of Rock?
yeah, dude.
He used to have School of Rock failed. If Jack Black failed at his job, that's
100%.
That's Jack Black,
Dude,
dude.
that is Jack Black.
Yeah.
Jack Black failed.
He's if Jack Black didn't get away with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. 100%, dude. Oh my lord.
They were
fuck.
just like, you know what, prison isn't even enough. Just take away his instruments. Like,
No, God forbid. God forbid. He's going to play our guitar now. Look at him. He's jamming away. He's fucking shredding it, you know. His dad is so proud.
Oh, dude, I'm just picturing it. Oh my god, that's like the movie The Other Guys, where they take Will Ferrell's gun away and they give him a wooden gun. That's the equivalent of that. Dude. He's just we're just gonna take away your actual instruments. No, you don't deserve these.
yeah, they give him a wood guitar. Like,
oh my god,
that's where his air guitar dreams started.
Oh, fuck.
He was gifted his first wooden guitar. Oh, no strings. Just solid wood, man. Oh, God. All right, well, hey, what do you say that we take a break, fellas? And then we'll be
sir.
back, huh?
all right.
All right, we're back.
Yo.
So, next
This-
topic that I got for
Yeah.
you, fellas.
This fucking guy, though.
Yeah.
Fucking
dude.
guy.
This guy's gonna be my spirit animal.
Dude, seriously, I've shown like 6 people this fucking video now, the air guitar video.
I just want to see a solo.
Dude, it is
You know what
so
I mean?
funny. Seriously.
I want to see the clip where he got in the Hall of Fame. I want to know what that fucking was.
Right.
Like, what shit did you pull off? Dude?
Right?
Like,
what?
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Did you do a fucking backflip while still hitting the notes?
Somehow, yeah, dude. The fuck?
Stardom shit.
It's like, by the way, if you want to go watch this this video, it is titled "Tune Up for the Minnesota
I
U.S.
forgot
Air
this was
Guitar
in
Competition."
Minnesota. This
So-
is right across the river.
Yeah.
Makes me happier to be a Wisconsinite.
No shit.
So
Wait till you see ours, though.
here,
Oh, dude. What would we have? We had multiple mass murderers.
Everybody,
Oh,
yeah. you could think of a guy that could be that guy in an air
isn't
guitar
Ted Bundy
contest.
from around here?
No, it was.
Everybody was
Ed-
Colorado.
It was
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
But we had John Wayne
Ed-
Gacy and Ed Gein.
Ed Gein.
Yep, that's
and we
right.
had
Je-
the guy based off of
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, we had Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, dude. We
And
had
dude-
like some of the main famous
Dude,
ones.
and also again, still crazy.
He would be that guy.
If I remember
Oh,
right,
100%.
Ian's grandfather escorted Ed Gein.
Get the fuck out of
No.
Yeah, because he was a homicide detective.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
Brandon told me about that.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Could
we're,
you imagine?
Dude, we're trying to see if we can
bet
Ian's
you
grandfather will get on the podcast, but you know it's also a
dude,
touchy.
I don't
It's
know
also a
about that.
touchy deal. So like,
No, 'cause-
don't know if it'll happen, but if somehow one day it manages to be swung, hell yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe on his like, if he knows he's got like 2 months, he might because he's got some PTSD, dog. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But no, so here's the next subject for you fellas.
Yeah.
And I had to bring this up because this is so out of the norm. A 20
Like that guy?
a 20-year-old got won $9.2 million but doesn't want to stop working because he needs a purpose in life.
That's a good man. Good for him.
Honestly, though.
I like that.
100%.
Good for him.
Going
Because
from air guitar fucking Hall of Famer to this, dude, that's what you should aspire to be. Get the fuck out of here. You're like, let's go, dude.
what if this guy was like, I just want to start an air guitar in here.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean, you are a fucking, what is he, a millionaire?
Dude, yeah, $9.2 million, but he
Oh
doesn't want to stop working because he needs a purpose in life.
Good.
Dude,
And
yeah.
honestly, so many props to this fucking kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, I
20 years old. Isn't even legally able to drink yet.
Right.
Which is funny because he's got a picture of a beer.
Yeah.
No shit. Good call.
Yeah.
Cheers, he says.
Bet you he fucking bought a bar.
I would.
All right.
I would too.
Yeah,
So-
fuck yeah, dude.
Honestly,
This-
what I would do is for $9.2 billion, dude, yeah, I'd buy a fucking small town bar.
Billion or million?
Million.
Yeah, okay.
For $9.2 million, regardless, I'll buy a small town bar and just work at that little bar for the rest of my life.
Dude,
Just buy a fucking bar and just
No,
be like, like small enough where like it can be ran by like a person and a half.
See, if I were to put myself in his shoes,
Almost a dive bar, but not that bad,
do a chain of them. Do like at least 3. Start out with
so
3.
you know how he said he wanted to have a purpose in life?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're a millionaire at 20, you don't have a purpose in life. So his purpose is to make a purpose. So that's why he bought the bar, and he's like, yep, I'm going to take care of this because this is what I need to do. Otherwise, I'm going to go insane. You know?
So here's
He
the
needs
thing.
something.
So this is in England. So that's
course it
so
is.
that's why
Fucking Brits.
Fucking Brits.
that's why he's able to drink because I think you can drink at 16 in England.
Get the
fucking-
fuck out of here. I know.
Nazis.
It's Britain.
Oh, it's England.
England.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I'll take it back.
Jesus.
Near the Scottish border. Yeah, no, dude, honest props to this
He was
kid
that close
because,
from owning a golf course.
Yeah.
dude. Honestly,
Cheers.
$9.2 million, I'd do some things, man.
Oh, 100%.
$9.2 million.
100%.
I'd buy a nice.
quit
I'd
your-
buy a nice piece of property.
Would
No,
you-
I wouldn't buy a crazy house. I'd buy a nice piece of property with like a hole
Yeah.
of a golf course,
Yeah.
like one hole.
Yeah.
Couple acres.
Would you buy your company?
Buy my company.
The company you work for?
No.
Fuck that, dude.
Would you be like this guy?
I wouldn't. I don't think I would buy the company I work for. I think
Because
I think I would just start like a little bar or something.
Like he did.
I don't think he actually started a bar, but I was just making a joke. But
Yeah.
that's definitely the move.
But yeah, what would be the purpose after when you have everything? You have a house paid off. You got a vehicle paid, vehicles if you want paid off.
Right.
Everything's paid off. What do you do?
See, the thing that a lot of people need to realize is that $9.2 million isn't gonna last you your whole life. You want to think that it will, and sure,
I mean-
if you're actually like really good with money, yeah, you can probably
Yeah.
make it last a long time.
Yeah.
But chances are,
It's
if you are
burning.
going to strictly like quit your job type shit and only rely on that 9.2 mil,
Yeah.
then you're probably going to go through that shit within a decade or less, at least.
But what would be your
most I think like statistics show that like most people that win the lottery like lose all their money and are like back to square one within like 4 years.
Right. And that's why he's a smart kid for investing it rather than spending it. But
You
what
should
would
invest
you
it,
do
yeah. Oh,
if you were him? You said you just fucking own a bar.
I would probably buy a small bar, buy a nice house, not a crazy house,
But like, how do you keep busy?
four bedroom
would you-
on a nice piece of property. I'm more focused on the land aspect than having a massive house.
Would you go into real estate?
No, I don't want to go into real estate. That sucks.
Yeah, like how do you keep your mind busy at that point?
I know exactly what I would do. I would do similar. I'd, obviously debt and then fucking buy a nice house. But then, what is it? I did the math. If you do at a 4% yearly dividend on a stock, if you do 3.5 mil, that's $150,000 a year just to sit on your fucking ass. If you do
There you
that,
go.
you still have over $5 million to just fuck around with.
I mean,
Dude, you could buy a business. You could do whatever.
it would
whatever.
definitely be a smart move to invest in something like
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
like invest in like Apple or Google or fucking Meta or TikTok or whatever. Yeah, TikTok got banned officially today.
I know.
Good.
Dude, the amount of times I tried to go on TikTok today,
Really?
fucking, because I still had it on my phone.
Yeah, I tried to go on it last night at like 10:30.
Yep.
And it gave me like here, you know what? I'll just pull it up and read off what it gives me.
Yeah.
I think it's something different now, right? It just says it's banned.
Whatever happened to Instagram?
So I tried to go on Instagram because I'm like, all right, I'll get my fix
That's what
over
I
here.
do.
Because they just basically copy TikTok is what it really was.
I call it the American TikTok.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like just,
Wait,
They don't even do that. I literally
Wait.
had to go out of my way to find shit. Yeah, no, that guy, I fucking love that guy. First of all, shout out
wait,
to
no,
that guy.
like I'm in. Like I'm in.
No, it's not
No,
gonna play.
they
Get the fuck
fucking-
out. He's on it.
I'm on TikTok.
He's on TikTok. No way. Straight up. Dude, what?
Oh, now you're trying.
I'm going to re-download it.
I
Are you
would
kidding me?
try, but I don't have that shit. And this is why.
Interesting.
Get the fuck out of here. First of all, I love that dude. That dude is
Okay.
awesome. Did you know he was at the CMAs?
So yeah, so here's what I want to say with this whole situation.
I'm downloading that back on right now.
So
Got him
TikTok, number one, I didn't think that it was gonna be gone, like because when you went into it before, it would give you a little pop up, a little white pop up, and it would say, "Sorry, due to a new law that was passed in the United States, you're not allowed to view TikTok."
Yeah.
But then it also said, when President Donald Trump takes office on January 20th, he has discussed making moves to reinstate TikTok or whatever, however they
Under
worded
his
it.
terms.
Yeah, well, however it was that they worded it, essentially. I never really believed, and I still don't really believe that TikTok is going away. I think that honestly, it's a stupid idea for the government to try to take it away because number one, freedom of speech and so many U.S. citizens use it.
And that's why Elon bought Twitter.
And dude, for number one, Elon also was talking about buying it. Mr. Beast also talked about buying it.
Dude, that would have been great for Mr. Beast.
Elon and Mr. Beast both made an offer to buy it.
So that's what
What's his face from Shark Tank made an offer to buy
Mark
it.
Cuban?
The bald guy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, not him.
I
Okay.
hate that guy. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't remember.
I like Mark.
I think
Mark's
his
the one
name.
with
I
the-
like Mark.
I think his name is Kevin something.
Oh yeah, Kevin Spacey. I'm just kidding.
No, but no.
Jesus.
So
All right.
so I.
Go along with the air guitar.
Number one, and Donald Trump also said this himself, he won the youth vote pretty much because of TikTok. So, which was also a reason why he won the election.
Of course.
So,
of course, yeah.
so of course he wants to keep TikTok in.
Yeah.
But also is like there's the whole argument of like, oh well, it's a Chinese controlled app, blah 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 blah.
No, it's not.
It's not. Exactly. The owner of TikTok is not Chinese. He is Singaporean.
No, you're not.
And also, like, their main TikTok headquarters is in the United States. And, like, they've also, like, expressed to the government multiple times, like, hey, like, if you want, like, we'll take action to, like, give you guys the servers to house all the data that you're worried that we're going to steal.
Sounds like a trap.
And they were like, no, we don't want to. So they like, backpedaled on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they were like, all right, well, now we're banning it. And then as soon as they started, like, moving forward with the banning process, it came out that almost every single one of the House of Representatives, is that who was voting on it, or the Congress? I think it's House of Representatives.
It went to two. So there's three in the top branch, but there was two that approved. The
and
third
it went all
one,
the way to
final-
Supreme Court. So.
Yeah, but I think they
This is China.
it was like something they were like debating about not doing
Yeah.
it. They were close to not doing it.
Well, regardless, basically, like, over 80% of the people that were voting for this either already had or just purchased stock in Meta. So Facebook, Instagram, the moment that this bill came to their table, because they knew that it meant, well, if we ban TikTok, people will go on Facebook and Instagram more, meaning that they'll make more money.
Yeah.
So, hence, ton of them bought stock in Meta and then said, ban TikTok. Let's go. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I never got it.
What?
Yeah, he never got TikTok once, still hasn't.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't even sell them.
Dude,
So I was about to be on that train. I remember when TikTok first started. I was in Germany because I was overseas. I remember I downloaded it and I was like, "Well, what's this about?" And I thought it was like a bunch of kids and shit. Like just like, okay, this is not
Dancing.
for me. Dude doing dumb shit. And then I realized like, no, there's people from all over the world on this. And then it's like showing me cultures, showing me different fucking like some guy in Florida. I thought Floridians were like something else, like the trash
the
of the
scum of
fucking,
the earth.
Yeah,
like,
dude. And then it's like no,
They
like
kind of are,
what
but-
the guy that you pulled up, he's like fucking
The
from
Air
Florida. He's fucking phenomenal. I fucking
know,
love that dude.
guy's-
And I'm like, dude, like everyone in the world, and like the different people's different opinions, and then like when you're strong, held on opinion, you realize like, okay, somebody's like saying something against it, and then you realize, oh, maybe there's a different side of this. Let me look at this, and it's like it really opened my eyes up, and I think, well, conspiracies, whatever the fuck, I don't know. They're talking
I
about
love
like,
conspiracies.
let's get rid of TikTok because we're opening up too many people's eyes. We're trying to. Because like the fear is like we're trying to
the citizens are banding together through TikTok.
Yeah.
And they're talking shit about the government.
Yeah,
and,
well, yeah.
and they don't like it. So they're like,
they're
get
gonna
rid of
give an
it because
uprise.
they're trying to uprise against us like they're allowed to in our constitution, and we don't like
dude.
that.
yeah.
So it's like, of course they're mad because they know that our agenda is to stop them from making money off of the citizens' pain. So.
But then also like so look at how many people like profited off of it. Like that one dude that you brought up, I forgot his name, but multiple people got acting careers off of it, singing careers off of it. Podcast blew up because of it. All this kinds of shit and like thought processes of just like, hey, maybe if we looked at it this way, you would be better off. And then in a way, it's brought a little bit of peace.
For sure.
To people because it's like, okay, you know, everyone's kind of living the same different life. We're just in a different area of the country or the world. So let's just chill the
go.
fuck out, you know.
I like that way.
Absolutely.
That's a good way of putting it.
And like, you know, the thing is like there are so many people that are just like, oh, you're on TikTok. Oh, TikTok. And like, just like the moment that like the word TikTok comes out, then they're just like they almost act like whatever you're about to say doesn't fucking matter anymore because they're like, well, it's from TikTok.
Yeah.
Or,
Exactly.
so, and
Kinda
like, you know,
you
like
read it on the internet.
yeah. It's like it's almost like how people like don't trust like Wikipedia and shit. Like people are like, oh yeah, because that's reliable, and it's like, listen, I'm not saying everything that you see on TikTok is real, but what I am saying is that everything that you see on TikTok is more current and is going to show you all of the real sides of what's happening,
Right.
compared to the public media. Their agenda is basically to show like the wildfires that were going on.
Yeah.
The only thing that they really gave a fuck about showing was all the celebrities that were losing their homes. They're like, oh, look at all these celebrities that are losing their $1 million mansions.
Right.
Cool. How about the thousands of average Joes that just lost their livelihoods and everything that they owned and loved?
Yeah.
And tons of people lost their loved ones. And you're sitting here bitching about how dude lost his mansion. Dude has 3 on like couple miles down. Like, I ain't worried. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
That's his problem.
Like, don't get me wrong. In the matter of like you lost sentimental items and memories and shit, in that aspect, sure, because everybody that lost like you can't get back like the first photo of your child.
Yeah.
Like you can't get back like the
Sentimental.
ultrasound of your kid,
Right.
the first time you ever saw your kid, like that type of shit, you will never get back. That type of shit, if you lost that in those fires, 100%.
So-
I'm sorry that you lost
Which
those
brings
things.
the question.
But if you have the money to be able to restart, the memories being gone, whatever. If you have your life and you have the money in the bank to fucking continue with your life and start over, then sorry, but quit your crying.
Which brings
Because
to the
there
point.
are hundreds and
Hold on.
thousands of
Hold
people
on.
that are suffering that
So-
are now without homes.
Let's bring it back to us. What would you bring if you knew a fire was coming?
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
You like this game? You want to play?
If I knew that a fire was
You
happening,
bringing
the
you bringing
house
the
yet?
guitar? You bringing
if I want to be here's the question: am I being told that I can either take like 1 to however many items,
No,
or
no,
do
no.
I have
What-
like a
what-
time limit that
whatever
you can
you-
get in the car?
whatever you can get in the car.
Real life. Like it's
Say it's-
fires now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
Fire hits.
Anything.
I
Anything.
have time.
You
So
have 3 doors down is the fire.
could strap
it's coming.
it.
You
You
have
could
10
strap it at
minutes.
the
What are you
top.
doing?
Okay.
10 minutes.
What I'm probably doing is
I like this game.
Yeah, dude.
first thing I'm doing is close the dog, food for the dog, and then
Fuck the
You
girlfriend.
can, you can
just get everything for the dog.
I need more on my passenger seat.
I would hope that she's getting her fucking clothes and shit.
But I like how
Just
you
kidding.
said dog food. You can get more dog food.
That's a good point.
Well, yeah, but I have a massive bag of it right through the fucking front door. Might as
That's a
well
good
just
point, though.
Throw it in the fucking
Alright.
car.
Waste of space.
So grab the dog. But then that's just more money that I don't have that I have to spend on dog food.
Yeah,
now.
you got bigger
That's a
problems.
good point.
So I would throw dog food in the car, spend in the car, clothes, and then after that, I would basically clear out this studio.
You would take the
I
flash.
would take like these 2 monitors. I would take the guitar.
What's your favorite poster?
I would take the microphones.
You would.
The interface.
You would take all this with you in a fire.
I wouldn't take the cords and shit. I would just I would literally just rip the fucking mic off the stands,
I'm keeping the mics.
rip the fucking interface off from the cords,
Dog.
and fucking book it.
Yeah.
This is coming from the guy that made the point of like, yeah, your fucking childhood photos and stuff like that. You're not gonna go for that. You're just gonna go, my podcast.
I don't
Please.
have.
I'm taking
Well,
this.
well, because what I'm thinking of is in the idea of like, well, I'm gonna need money to restart now.
Yeah, right.
All
yeah.
of this shit, if I take all of it, will give me enough money if I sell it.
The
to
show must
be able
go
to start
on.
again.
Yeah. Equity is what you're looking for.
And the podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
The show must go on. You know, and you gotta do what
True.
you can.
Fair enough.
You take
Yeah.
you take the
Podcast
mics,
will never end.
even through fire.
Rain, shine, or wildfire, we're filming, bitch.
We're here, bitch.
Tune
We're,
in.
we're gonna look like that one dog meme that's just like in the middle of a house that's burning, and it's just like, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
What about you? What would you do? What are you taking? You got 10 minutes. It's just down the line of the houses you're at. What are you taking? You have like no time to decide. It's fucking -13 out. You're throwing everything in the car.
I think I'm just out. I'm just a single man living in a bachelor pad. So I'll just take myself. I mean, if I wanted to, I could grab my survival bug out bag and shit. But it's not a survival situation. So it's kind of like...
I mean, it kind of is. It kind of
just,
is.
just
yeah.
some clothes, man.
Yeah,
you know,
just a bag, man.
I mean, you're abandoning your house. It's a survival situation.
It's an apartment. But
See,
yeah, they're,
like I
they're
said, dude,
fucked. I'm not fucked.
just grab whatever is small and worth the most money, and some fucking clothes, so you have something to fucking fall back onto.
I bought myself
Something.
a hoverboard because I was jealous of the kid riding one.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'll probably bring that.
Yeah,
because
sell
I'll
that
be
to some fucking nerd.
No, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna ride it.
I just imagine Brent riding a one-wheeled hoverboard.
No, it's a
in
two-wheel.
the middle.
It's the classic double wheel on the side.
Oh, okay. I just imagined you riding that shit down like the middle of the road,
10 miles
and
an hour.
Both sides of the fucking road are in flames, and you're just casually
backpack.
riding down the street on a hoverboard.
With like a backpack full of like just all of his belongings that he
Juice.
could grab at the moment.
Yeah.
Just like everything, and he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you grab? A couple T-shirts.
A couple T-shirts and a pair.
He's got like a house.
jeans.
Oh, that's all you could get. Well, that's all I really.
That's all I need.
That's all I really
all I
cared to
need,
grab.
guys. Sorry. Yeah. What do you want from me?
It's not really. It's not all that I could carry. I could definitely take more.
What
but
did
I
you-
just. I don't know. I didn't really want to.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Hold on.
Just
I
like.
got my Pop Tarts. I'm good.
Dude, imagine
Hold on.
imagine losing motivation mid wildfire. Like
You'd be like, I've got
might have
2 shirts that'll last me the week. I'm good. I got Pop Tarts.
it's like, hey guys, no, we got to get the fuck out of here. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna stay here.
I'm gonna turn around.
You know what?
You know what?
You're right.
You know, I think I'm fine with just what I'm wearing. No, you need to grab like some fucking bottled water or some shit.
Yeah,
well, I don't really want to.
But what'd you
though.
bring? What'd you bring? I brought cameras.
Just having
Okay,
like the
okay,
temper
lights.
tantrum child moment of just like, nah, I don't wanna, you know?
Yeah.
Just-
I don't really care. No, I'm good. Yeah.
just
I got my 3 shirts. I'm good.
literally surrounded by flames.
Yeah.
Just, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
What's the worst that can happen?
Kind of feeling this vibe right now. I'm just gonna sit here.
You know what? You know what? You're really killing my mood.
Yeah,
You're really
it's
killing my
better
vibe
yet,
right
it's
now.
Kind of
Better
talking to
yet,
me.
you got a guy handing out s'mores.
Get the fuck
Dude,
out of here.
imagine.
Yes.
You wanna
Dude,
s'more?
I'd sit there for the s'more. I really would.
Dude,
Just because he did it.
number one way to make money through a fire. Your neighbor's
good.
house is in fucking flames, and you go over with a pack of marshmallows and just start selling
Oh my
s'mores.
God.
Just
Let's
fucking-
go, dude. Oh my lord.
home cooked s'mores. Literally.
Home cooked s'more? Yeah. Home cooked.
You
Man.
want one?
New meaning to it. Let's go.
Oh man, dude, I can only imagine.
It tastes like plastic. It's because it was built over a mailbox that was on fire.
So here's a good one for you fellas. Did you hear about this? A coyote got into an Aldi.
Store?
Yeah, into an Aldi store.
The grocery shop.
From shelf
the,
at
the,
Penny.
the fucking
Oh my
grocery
gosh.
shop.
Yeah.
I want
Where
to
you
see this
pay a
out.
fucking quarter for a cart.
Is it a video? No way. Let's see
Here.
this.
Yeah,
That's not
here.
this.
Give me a moment.
That's a
I'll pull it up.
hybrid.
So here is video. And I will get
So-
this.
Do you think a coyote and a wolf made that? Because I'm seeing wolf.
I think it's probably just a coyote. I don't think that there's no wolf in that.
I don't know, man. There might be.
I don't think so.
It's not like a normal healthy coyote. It's not a
Have you ever seen a wolf?
yeah.
You don't have?
Yeah.
Dude, wolves next to a coyote is
They're
like
big.
a
That's
deer
why I
next to
said-
an elk.
That's why I said that coyote and a wolf, like the parents.
Appearance, no, there's definitely a difference.
Well, no, not appearance. The parents.
What?
Like the dad probably was the wolf,
Uh,
where the female might have been a coyote,
yeah.
and
okay.
the female coyote had wolf babies. And I don't know, it's just different features. Because a normal coyote has the appearance, where
Okay.
that one, it's got a longer snout.
Dude, I can only imagine. Imagine grocery shopping in a fucking Aldi.
See,
And a
look at
coyote
that.
pops
Look
out.
at that.
The mugshot.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude, first of all, I never go to Aldi. My girl, She goes to Aldi all the time.
I go to Aldi.
You
So,
wanna know what
like,
the
for
problem
her-
is about killing that thing?
What's up?
Is that the alpha female starts making more babies.
Yeah.
She does the call out, and when she hears that he hasn't returned, or she, whatever that is, it's a they, it's one of them. All right.
Yeah. And unfortunately,
Kylie, what are you?
Unfortunately, has the same effect with them just leaving too. Like
Yeah.
they don't have to die; they just have to
Yeah.
not come back. To
Yeah.
the pack.
Yep. Once she checks in and you don't check out, she's like, all right, guess what? More babies.
Yep.
I'm making more and more and more, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. They just as soon as they know that they're missing one, they go, all right, well, up the numbers again.
We gotta fight off these wolves.
Where was this at?
I'm not sure. Chicago?
Humboldt
Yeah, and an
or-
Aldi in Chicago, which of all places in Chicago, that's fucking wild.
Well, that's why I was like, fucking cities.
Dude, first of all, the Coyote was cold, dude. Let's be real.
But
the Coyote was cold. It's cold as shit in
Right.
Chicago. Windy
Well-
City. Come on.
Well, if it
That's
was
the thing
cold,
of-
why the fuck was it hiding in the back of the fucking produce shelf?
Man,
Well, that's the
meat,
thing
That's
of-
where the food's at.
That's the thing about
Yeah, maybe.
coyotes. Coyotes, they go everywhere.
I would be interested to find out if it was like sitting in there chewing on a steak or something. Though.
Yeah.
That or it was
Yeah,
alone.
pulled the animal from a cold food shelf. Yeah.
Okay.
Where did the rest of the pack
Coyote's officer grabbed the coyote's legs, and the animal is slowly pulled from between produce in the startling scene.
Maybe he got kicked
Oh,
out of the pack.
they got a video of it. Fuck
Well, that's
yeah.
normal.
let's watch
That's
it.
normally what happens.
Yeah, maybe he got kicked out of the pack and found this.
Yeah.
Found a gold mine after he got kicked out of the
Yeah.
pack.
He's like, all right, I guess I'm off on my own.
Guess I'm off of my own.
Fucking walk into an Aldi's.
Dude, speaking of which, what a come up story. Like, you got kicked out of your pack. You found food in this beautiful place. People capture you, and then they just treat you
Yeah.
greatly.
Yeah,
Like,
and,
come on.
and then they put
And
you
you're
in like
famous.
this beautiful enclosure, and
Yeah.
they just bring you food for the rest of
and
your
then
life.
they bring bitches to you. Like, you don't even gotta try, dude. Like, get out of here.
Right?
You don't have to pay for nothing.
fuck.
Let's go, dude.
Okay. He did it right.
Yeah.
He's
He-
like, fuck you guys.
this is a come up story,
Yeah,
dude.
best thing that ever happened to me. Is that... All right, let's check this out.
Is it in the meat? This
I can only imagine how terrified they would be.
Yeah. So they're in the produce aisle, and there's a security guard like trying to pull him out of
literally
the meat
pull.
section, and he
Holy
finally pulled him
crap,
out. He's on the
damn.
floor. He
Holy
runs
crap.
back in.
Yeah, and it just so it immediately they pulled it out and it immediately ran back in because it's obviously terrified.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
scared as
run for
fuck.
cover, but it was
Yeah.
right between.
It's not being aggressive. It's just scared as shit
Yeah, he's
because
like, I
it's,
just wanted
it's,
some food.
it's trapped around a bunch of fucking people, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't
Can't
know where
get
the
out.
fuck I am. I haven't
even
seen a
get out.
tree for miles. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
He doesn't know what the
Right.
hell's going on.
They don't even know what they walked into.
Well, dude, what I want to know is like how the fuck does a coyote get into an Aldi? That's the question.
That is,
You know?
that
That's
is
a
a
great
good
question.
question.
because
Yeah.
because
But-
like not like it getting into the Aldi and into the freezer or wherever, getting to where it is in the Aldi isn't so much the question as how it got in the fucking building in the first place.
I just picture a kid out back smoking a cigarette and be like, I don't get paid enough for this.
right?
And then just like lets it walk
Like
in.
I just imagine like a kid clocking in for work and like turns the corner, sees a coyote, and just turns the fuck around.
Yeah, a
and
giant nope.
walks back outside and just starts having a smoke break for the rest of his shift. Just fucking
That
I'll
is-
let them discover this. All
dude,
right.
100%.
Put Karen on the job, you know, like
Right.
that one chick you just can't stand, or the
think-
one dude.
I think somebody forgot to lock their doors.
Something, dude.
See, the only thing
It's
that
just
like
a motion sensor.
the only
You
thing
just
that
hit
like
the trigger and
I
you forgot
could
to lock
kind
it.
of see is like it would have to be through like the shipping door. In like some aspect, that's the only way that I could see it. Is like they left like the shipping bay door open, or there was like a
Yeah,
crack open
that's-
in it that they
that's it.
snuck into,
Yeah.
or maybe it like snuck into one of the trailers before it reached Chicago.
No, I think you're right on the first one.
Yeah, definitely the first one.
First
Yeah,
one was right.
that's kind of what I'm
It's
thinking.
not, yeah, it sounds like a shipping error. You know,
Yeah.
like, just open the gate. What's the worst? What's the worst that can happen?
Dude, that
Well,
coyote was like, "Fuck this shit. It's cold out. I'm
Send me
hungry."
back. Send me
Probably,
back.
well, yeah, probably smelled all their fucking salmon and shit.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
just,
dude, just
and they
went
were
to
just
town.
like, oh fuck, let's go.
And if it did get kicked out of the pack, it's definitely on its own. So it
Oh,
was
100%.
yeah,
So
that's why
so obviously it's not looking to
find-
fight anybody to
Right,
get food right now,
right.
because
He's
if it
just
does, it's on its own.
Well,
I'm
I
just
mean,
hungry.
he was clearly scared, like from
Scared
the
as
video.
shit.
He was in a produce aisle. They
His
were like,
pack kicked
ripping
him
Dude,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
they pulled it out, and it like did like
By
the
the
Scoo-
tail.
yeah, by the tail, and
Which
it like
is
did like
no-go.
the Scooby Doo run.
Yeah.
Didn't even look at any of the
Nope.
people.
Nope.
Did like
Flipped,
a
yeah.
Scooby Doo run on the hard tile floor and
Yep.
like dove back into the
hole,
cooler again.
wherever that hole was.
Yeah, because it's literally just sit there. It was
That's why I was
terrified
surprised.
for
I
its
was like,
life. I guarantee you that's all
in
it
the
was.
that's in the like the frozen section of your grocery store.
And yeah, and honestly,
How did
with
you get back there?
I honestly don't even like. Typically, I would be like, well, why don't you just release it back into the wild? But like with how that animal was acting and how terrified it was,
Right.
I don't think that it would have lasted out there on its
There's a
own.
reason why his pack kicked him out.
yeah,
You know?
he definitely got kicked out. He was the runt.
He was the right.
He was there for a reason.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
100%.
He
yeah.
knows what he did.
Yeah. He didn't forage enough. He didn't fucking bring off all
You
that
get to go to
stuff.
the zoo, all right?
Oh man. Well, yeah. No. So I like the idea of like reaching for a pack of steaks and having
my
a
God.
fucking growl come out the fucking coming from like a foot behind it, dude. Like you just reach down for some fucking burgers or some shit, dude.
Dude.
Oh
Just
man.
reaching for something, and then all of a sudden, like something's like fucking.
Yeah, it just
No, even worse.
just starts growling.
You get
dude.
curious. You're like, what was that sound? If I do it again.
That would be so scary.
Does it again,
Yeah,
and
dude.
it comes out.
Well, no, you'd definitely see it. You'd be like, you'd see this fucking fur, this random
yeah.
fur. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? Dude, and you're like,
Investigate.
I'm just trying to check out these fucking ribeyes over here. Like, the fuck?
I'm just trying to get some fucking ribeyes.
Hey, you got a
he
coyote
said.
over here.
Right, dude. Imagine the look on the employee's
Oh my
face.
god, dude, yeah, like this high schooler that just got her job. Like, ma'am, can I speak to your manager, please? I need to speak to your manager right now.
right fucking
like
now.
right now.
This is an emergency.
Excuse me, sir. No, I need now. And she's like,
What's the
you
problem?
know,
Right.
it just blows you off.
Right?
She's like, some douchebag wants to see you right now. And then she comes, the manager's like, all right, what's this
Starts
Karen?
out there. All right, what the fuck do you want? Like,
Yeah, maybe the barcode says the wrong
Yeah.
date, expiration date.
yeah. And, you're,
it's like,
and
no.
you're just like, I think there's a wolf in your fucking.
there's a
I think
full
there's
dog.
a wolf in your meat cabinet. Like fucking.
You guys got a
like,
big problem.
reach your hand in there and see what happens. One time. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, get fucked.
Hey, do me a favor. Grab me those steaks, will you?
Yeah, just
like,
grab the sticks one time. Get out of here, dude. Oh, that'd be wild.
just
little
reminds me of the like that episode of SpongeBob when he's like stepping on the board and it like keeps like creaking every time that he steps on it. Like
Yeah.
that creature growls at him.
Yeah.
It's just like just keep bothering it.
Don't
like
touch it.
just antagonize the goddamn thing, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking jumps
Can only
out.
imagine, dude. Just like imagine
that's a
imagine
good
the
point.
customer. Like imagine being a customer.
No, for real.
And walking in there, going for some steaks,
Yep.
hearing a growl or whatever, noticing that there's a coyote in the freezer section,
Dude,
and
no one would believe you. Like, literally
Nobody.
nobody.
yeah, dude, they would write you off as an acid tripping dude on.
Oh my God.
And just fucking go on with their day, dude.
The boy who cried wolf. We
like,
get it.
and it's
all right?
like,
Yeah, really. Like, for real.
and also it's like how do you like calmly bring that up, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
Oh my
how do you run up to somebody and not sound insane and just be like, there's a coyote in the frozens.
That's why I'm like the manager. Like,
Dude, especially like if it was like some old lady, this poor old lady, just like having a
Right.
full-on heart attack, can't even talk to you. She's just looking at you.
she's got dementia.
just-
you know?
Just petrified, dude.
Like she's just like trying to say something.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, in literal shock.
yeah, dude. And you're just like, this fucking old lady bitch. Like, look, God damn it, what expiration date's out of date? Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
You know? And you just walk over there. You're just like, fuck! You know, just like, it's a fucking coyote.
Even worse,
Like, what do
she
you do?
tells the manager there's a dog in the freezer.
Right.
Yeah, what do you do?
Oh, like a dog? Yeah, like a dog. You know.
like,
You
yeah.
go over there, it's a fucking coyote.
Yeah.
Just walk up and I'm like, I think there's a German Shepherd in your food. Like,
I think that one lady that walked in with her dog, I think he got loose. He's in the food
and then
aisle right now.
and of course she's gonna tell like the super small white girl that thinks that like all pit bulls are our friends and shit. It's just she's definitely gonna tell that one, and they're just gonna go over and be like, come here, puppy, and they're just gonna like try to pull it out themselves.
He's so cute.
Come here, buddy.
Meanwhile,
sniffs the
Sven's
finger.
wagging his tail right now.
And she's literally just gonna get her face ripped off, dude.
Oh
Just,
my lord.
and then everybody's just gonna go, so puppy, right? No, that wasn't a puppy. That was something mean.
Yeah.
And it's worse that it's scared because you don't know what it's gonna do.
Oh, exactly. Cornered.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Corner a wolf.
I can only imagine.
Terrible.
All right, here's the next subject I got for you, fellas.
Let's go.
A husband leaves his wife at the airport because she took too long getting Starbucks coffee.
First off,
Now, from the title alone, what are your thoughts?
that dude's had enough. He's at his wit's end, dude. That just tells me that he's gone through. That's not her first time being laid. That's not her first. He's talked to her.
No,
He's yelled at her.
This is like the 36th time.
This is marriage at its best.
This is the 36th conversation.
Yeah.
that's what this was. Like,
He goes,
this wasn't the 36th time it happened. It was the 36th time they talked about it.
Yeah, dude.
and he probably didn't warn her 3 times. He probably was just like, I'm not even gonna tell her. You know,
So-
this is gonna be the best vacation.
Yeah,
of
he
my-
was so at his like wits. He brought it up at fucking Thanksgiving. He brought it up at Christmas.
I get to go to Cabo by myself.
by myself, bitch. Knowing damn well I paid for this whole thing anyway. Like, I'm gone. You want to be late for this?
And I pay for your Starbucks.
Hey, yeah. You got Starbucks. Shut up. Get it. Stay back here.
Enjoy that. You know.
So this is actually also this was posted on Reddit originally as an "Am I the asshole?" question.
Ooh,
So
fair one.
So this is what he said. He said, "Am I the asshole for leaving my wife at the gate because she left, or leaving my wife at the airport because she left the gate to go get Starbucks?" So you were at the gate waiting to board. Is the situation? She said,
So
I need coffee, and he said, I'll buy you some at the gate, and
All right.
she said, I hate that shit. I want a Starbucks coffee. And his response was, Starbucks is too far away from our gate. We will not make it back in time to board. She said, I'm going to Starbucks.
yeah.
That's a whole different story, by the way. That's totally different answer now.
Well, for me, if I was the husband, all right, you chose this, right? So you if you were a single guy and you were saying going on a date, but you're flying somewhere on a date, you know, that's kind of like, yeah, I guess I'm leaving without you.
Let me say it this
hold
way. It's definitely not
It's just-
okay that he did it.
It's not. It's
No,
not.
there's a lot more. There's a lot more.
There's a commitment to marriage of like,
Yes.
you stay with that person with, you know,
Yeah,
like,
that's your
even if
goddamn
they-
wife. You definitely shouldn't have left. However,
However, first off,
Let's play.
she should not have walked away. Secondly, you don't need coffee that bad. What are you, a fucking... Just get crack.
yeah,
It's not
Dude,
even coffee.
What are you talking about right
Exactly.
now? Yeah.
Is that-
You're that feeding that
it's
much?
like no. It's like,
Dude,
first of all,
You
if
married that.
If you say that you need a coffee and it needs to be Starbucks, First, that means that you're not addicted to the caffeine. You're addicted to all the
brand.
the brand,
Yeah.
the chemicals
Yep.
that they put in their flavors and all that shit. That's what you're addicted to.
Yep.
You're not addicted to the coffee.
Nope.
Because if you were addicted to coffee, any fucking coffee would do.
Exactly.
But instead, you just want that
But-
flavor. You want that mocha latte or whatever the hell it
Yeah.
is that you usually get.
And
And that's not what they can provide to you at the quick little pump out a cup at the gate that
You know
they
how dumb
provide.
that is? First of all, this is what irritates me more about people in society.
Yeah.
Is that fucking concept right there. Is like how ridiculous that is. Is like I'm hanging out with you guys, right?
yeah.
And say I bring my girl along.
Hold on,
And
let
then
me get a
she
coffee.
She just does that. I'm like, hey babe, listen, we got T-minus like literally 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We're about to start boarding. They're gonna call it right now.
Yeah,
Right.
now.
What do you do? No, I'm like, it's 5 minute walk. I'll be back in time. We're not till this seat. We're
Yeah.
gonna be 10 minutes in anyway. No, listen, like, don't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do
Yeah.
this, please.
It's like, listen, you're only thinking about the walk. You're not thinking about
fuck
the
outta here.
line that you're going to have to wait through when you get there.
yeah.
Which
Because if you recall, I don't think I've ever seen a Starbucks or
Which-
a Caribou line longer than shit. Like, it's always longer than shit. Like, it's never not.
No,
and
Starbucks
that's
is
why
different.
this guy is the asshole. That's why he's an asshole, because he knows if he's smart, he fucking should know that and be like, hey,
Right.
babe, don't.
So here, let me read the rest of this.
Yeah.
So, I know how this sounds, but hear me out. The man begins explaining how the couple lived in the Pacific Northwest and were flying to see their daughter, who studies on the East Coast. Let me start by saying that traveling with my wife is not a great experience.
You don't say.
Yeah.
I am very type A. I like to have everything organized and make sure that we get where we need to be early, especially when traveling. My wife is the opposite.
Still an asshole.
True. My wife is the opposite. Very go with the flow, and we will get there when we get there. I do my best to meet in the middle, but not when traveling by plane.
But that's how it should be when you're traveling.
I'm going to be devil's advocate on this one. I'm going to go with this guy's side because
Yeah?
at the same time,
You want to dance?
there's good points. I'm
It's like,
dancing.
it's like, listen,
It's tango, baby.
listen. What it comes down to is this woman thought that she was so important that a plane would
hold.
wait
Exactly.
would wait for her.
No,
And that type of arrogance is just so inconsiderate
So
to everybody.
that's where she's
it's
the
not
asshole.
It's not only inconsiderate to the husband, it's also inconsiderate to every other person on that flight.
Yeah, dude. Like, you're,
Well,
you're
no.
that important that you're like,
It's like,
This
no,
plane will
well,
wait.
I needed my coffee this bad. And also, let me remind you, you're not allowed to bring more than like 6 ounces on a fucking plane.
Yeah.
So why are you that worried about getting coffee when you're about to have to throw it away anyway?
If you go
So-
through TSA and you buy a drink, you can take that drink.
Can you?
As long as it's once you're through TSA and you're in the airport and you buy from the airport,
Okay.
yeah. you
Okay.
can. But first of all, you're going to go see your daughter. Like, you look at the details.
Right.
You're going to go see your daughter. You're going to fucking try to pull off, hey, you know what? We're going to delay this plane because I need my coffee. Like, get
Yeah.
fucked. You're going to
Right?
go see your daughter.
Right?
You shouldn't allow anything to
hold
say.
on.
Oh no, I
That
need
changes everything.
caffeine. You're about to get on a plane and sit there.
Just admit you're a
Hold on.
method. at that
Hold
point.
on.
Like just take a nap on the plane.
Yeah.
Like why do you need caffeine?
Yeah, you don't
Right.
need caffeine that bad.
But this changes everything. They're going to see the daughter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not a vacation.
No,
Nope.
they're going to see their daughter.
That makes it worse.
That makes it so
So here's
So much fucking worse.
right?
Man.
So here's the rest of the
So
article.
Oh
So
my
he's
God.
not an asshole. She's the asshole.
Yes.
She's a shit. She's a piece of shit.
Apparently, that coffee is more important.
According to the man,
Just saying.
when they visited their daughter the previous year,
That's a good-
he tried waking her up 5 times for their morning flight after she supposedly took her time making coffee, showering, and eating breakfast. They arrived at the airport so late that they missed their flight. For this trip, the couple were taking 2 flights, and after some nagging, the man got his wife to the airport on time. We got there on time with a bit time to spare, and my wife was annoyed, kept going on about how now we just have to sit and wait for 45 minutes for them to start boarding, he wrote. When the first flight landed, they had 35 minutes to take multiple rails to get to their new gate in a different part of the airport. We got to our terminal and had about 15 minutes until our plane was set to board. At this point, his wife said she wanted coffee. Not a coffee at the cafe next to their terminal, but
Specifics.
the one from Starbucks.
Yes.
Wow.
The problem
Whipped
was that Starbucks was a rail ride and a walk away.
Yeah.
I told her we couldn't do that. We didn't have enough time. She stated that we had enough time, and if I wouldn't go with her, she would go by herself. The man explained, adding that he tried stopping her, but she left.
Oh my God. Could you imagine being married to this broad?
When boarding began 15 minutes later,
You think your life is bad?
he began to panic.
Dog.
Boarding began
could be
15
way
minutes
worse.
later, and he began to panic, calling her 3 times.
Oh, so he's a good...
Finally, on the last call, she answered and said she was on her way. It was a long line, and she had to wait a bit. I waited by the gate, but the attendant said they would need to shut the gate in 2 minutes. I waited and waited, but she didn't show up.
He's a good man.
The attendant asked if I wanted to board, otherwise she was closing the gate. When pleading didn't work, he boarded the plane, and just minutes later, his wife called to say she was at the gate, but they wouldn't let her in.
First off, I'm going to give this because first off, that guy is
tried.
not only not the asshole,
He didn't...
but he did the right thing. He still went for his daughter.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's the thing.
He let her know that, hey, you're not this important as you think you are.
100%.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Like this is the reason we're here in the first place.
We're going
I'm
to
leaving.
see my
Your
daughter.
selfish ass. Like
Right.
too bad.
Yeah.
Dude.
Right.
Like I
Catch the next flight.
Literally,
I called you multiple times. I
Everything
texted
was
you.
laid out for you.
for you
Like so clearly.
to the detail.
Reminder after reminder.
Yeah. It's like,
Remind you
and
to
also
remind.
it's like, listen, if you know for a fact that you have like less than like 10,
Dude,
15
you don't-
minutes to wait to get onto a flight,
you
then
don't
why
do
are
it.
you sitting there being antsy?
First off-
if you know, if that's how long you have to wait to get on your flight, be fucking thankful. What?
Yeah. Also,
like, most people are sitting there waiting 2 hours to get on
Right.
their flight.
to second your point, I've been on multiple flights.
Yeah.
The typical rule with flights is arrive 2 hours early,
Yep.
right? Because the TSA takes
That's
forever.
true.
You never know, right?
Dude,
Time of day,
it's
time
fucking
of whatever.
long.
Yeah.
But then also the fact is if you're in the last half hour
Half hour, dude. Is
at
good.
your gate, the
Yeah.
only thing you should like consider of being a timely matter is a
Is
bathroom.
making sure you get to the gate.
A bathroom. That's it. If you're at
Yeah.
that gate,
Making sure that
you're
you took a
sitting there,
piss early enough.
You're taking that shit. You're getting that dumper out, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Whatever it
you were
is.
doing
Because
all.
don't get me wrong, in public, I don't want to shit on someone's
How about-
gas station toilet that everyone in the country has been on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But like, if I'm at the gas station and it's an emergency and I'm gonna shit my pants or I'm gonna shit in this fucking stall, I'm gonna go shit. That's the only reason at 15 half hour.
Yeah.
I'm gonna consider going there, and that's the only reason I'm gonna walk away from that gate. I'm
Exactly.
sitting at the gate. I'm charging my phone. I'm on TikTok. I'm on whatever. Well, now I'm not on TikTok, but like,
Well, maybe now you are.
Yeah.
Because we was able to open earlier.
oh, by
so-
the way,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say I tried to like read because I deleted it because I kept going to it.
Yep.
Right? It's not on the app. The App Store. Go on your App Store.
It's not on the App
It's not
Store?
on the App Store.
Really?
I swear to God, I deleted it. It's not on the App Store. But
But no, going back.
yeah, to my point is, first off, the only reason you should ever walk away from your gate within a
Bathroom.
half an hour minus to your departure,
No, I don't even see a reason.
there's no reason you
There's
should
no-
have any.
So when I go in the App Store, it says to me, looking for TikTok, downloads for this app
Yeah,
are,
it's like-
are paused due to current U.S. legal
Yep,
requirements.
you can't read down. So if you kept it, you're fine. You might be able to get back on it, but that's it. Anyway,
Weird.
So with this story,
Yeah.
is like if half hour or less, If you're at crunch time, half hour, T-minus 30 minutes,
Crunch time.
the only reason you should walk away from your fucking shit is if you have a toddler with you and he walks off and you go to grab him. Or if you have to fucking piss real bad or shit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Other than
fucking
that, you should sit
coffee?
there, shut the fuck
coffee?
up,
A
and
sta-
just
no.
wait in silence.
Exactly.
Not just a coffee.
Anything.
A Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Don't even get me started with Starbucks. I can tell you stories about Starbucks.
The thing that
It's
makes
gotta be
all of this
Starbucks.
worse is the fact that there was a cafe like right next to you.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
you could
get
have
the
gone to
fuck
that
outta here.
cafe and just
Yep.
gotten a normal goddamn coffee.
Simple.
But you had to have the Starbucks branded coffee. So you went out of your way, and it resulted in you missing your flight to see your daughter.
So I will cap it on the fact that he is not the asshole.
He's definitely not the asshole.
I agree.
He did the right thing.
Nope.
He gave her too many reminders.
Yeah,
And-
called her 3 times.
Like, when are you gonna get the picture that
Waited to board
you
the
know.
flight, and he was like the last one to board. He waited so long that they asked him if he still wanted to board the
Can
plane.
I just
Yeah, and that's
politely...
that is what's up.
I just want to politely interrupt the fact that like I know people exactly like this woman. I can tell you.
Self-centered.
I can tell you exactly who they are. I know people exactly like this. The fact that he actually went out of his way to call them says a lot because
Yeah.
he's not only like calling them, be like, all right, like I know who you are. Let's just get this over with. Let me call you the fucking 4 or 5 times that it takes to fucking get you to answer your goddamn phone.
Exactly.
But then he's also, it's proof. But then at the same time, it's like, first of all, dude, go fuck yourself. I'm on my way to like fucking anywhere but fucking here.
Amsterdam.
And I'm getting rid of you.
right.
And you're the asshole all in one? Yeah, you're damn
all
right.
in
I'm
one.
getting on this plane. I'm getting on this plane.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I will lose a
This will
fucking
be.
toe.
I
to get on
have
this
a
plane.
feeling that for
And-
this man, this was the quietest ride of his life.
Oh, dude.
Not only
he
that-
slept so good.
Dude,
Oh, dude.
first of all,
Oh,
he slept
dude.
well. That's
the
why
best sleep.
I'm gonna bring it on to that,
Dude,
What
when
do
they-
do you think this guy ordered whiskey as
Dude,
soon as
When they were about
first
to
class,
take
it's
off,
free.
dude, they fucking looked at him, they looked at everybody and they said, "All right, everybody, if we can just have you turn off all your cellular devices," and he went, "Absolutely!" Like, dude, he was so excited, dude.
He was like already done, dude. Already done. It's been off for 5 minutes.
Dude, he was like, "Dude, I had that shit on Do Not Disturb 30 minutes ago."
Yeah, like, let's go, dude.
Like,
drive my wife
thought we were
insane.
already in the air. Like,
He's interrupting the pre-flight inspection to be like, "Where's my drink?
Just-
I want my Mai Tai."
yeah, just like whiskey. Woo! Just.
Let's never land.
I want a Jack and Coke, and I want a new Jack and Coke every 5 minutes.
Oh,
Let's keep
dude.
it going,
Honestly,
Oh, fuck.
man racked him up on that flight.
dude. He definitely did. He had the best sleep of his life on that flight. He saw his daughter. He had the best time of his life with his daughter.
But hold
that
on.
trip,
It's
dude.
the trip back.
Huh?
It's the trip back.
Oh,
No,
that's
fuck that. Fuck that.
assuming that she finally made it and they're taking the trip back together and she made it on that flight. Yeah, that trip back's gonna be
No, knowing the way that she was with just getting to the airport and she never went, she like completely blamed everything on everyone else. She didn't
Yeah.
take accountability once.
Probably.
Yeah.
And the fact that she was like, she probably like tried to guilt trip him the entire time he was on.
Yeah.
Every day she called him at least 3 times.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And, well, and
Please come back.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, be like,
If-
you're on the trip. You better not be talking to some French bitch. Like, some shit.
yeah.
If
Get
she
outta
did
here.
manage to get onto like the next flight for there, right? Say she did.
Okay.
All that means is that now she chose to stick around and wait for the 8 hours or whatever
Right,
until
right.
the next fucking flight.
Right,
like
yep.
So it's like
Starbucks.
so it's like because you didn't want to wait 15 minutes.
Dude.
15 minutes
And
because you were too stubborn for
You
a
wanna know
name
what?
brand coffee,
You
you
better-
have to wait like hours.
Where was the daughter? Where was the daughter?
I think it said Manhattan.
What I was gonna say is that if that was my wife, she's getting her ass on that plane. The next one, if it has to be like that.
Yeah, good luck. You said you're single?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When you have a wife, we'll see how that
They-
works. Because I've tried to tell
Going
my actual
from the
fiance.
Pacific
Should I
Northwest.
just
What's
go
to
with this
do?
guy? Should I go with this guy and just be like,
I'm
dude,
just saying. I've had with my actual fiance. I've tried to tell her what to do before. It does not go the way you think it's gonna go.
Yeah.
So all this says is
But
that
do
they're
you
going
keep
from
going-
the Pacific Northwest to the East Coast. That's all it says.
Oh, to the East Coast. Okay, so that means she's more liberal than you think, and she's more entitled in her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But see, this is what I'm getting at. He chose that.
All I'm saying
He said, "I'm gonna
is
marry that."
There's different variables. She probably
So,
didn't know.
I feel like what definitely
beautiful.
happened here is this guy saw an opportunity to basically allow your actions to show your consequences,
yeah.
and was just like, no, like I'm sick of you like not fucking listening to me. So how about I'll just all right, nope, you went off and you got I'm not missing the flight. I already paid for this shit. I'm not and it's like for all you know they had to be there by however like whatever time and like the
Right.
next flight was going to be too late.
Yep.
So like maybe they were going there for like a graduation or some shit for her.
Right.
And it's like, well, I'm not going to miss my daughter's graduation because you wanted a fucking coffee.
Yeah. Exactly. Dude.
And it's like, okay, well now who's the bad guy? Am I the bad guy
Yeah,
because I left
you're
you
not-
behind,
you're
or
not the
are you
asshole.
the bad guy because you missed your daughter's graduation for a coffee?
So he is not the asshole, and he deserves a drink.
100%.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we'll
He's not an
we'll
asshole.
take another break, fellas, and then we'll be back, huh?
All right, so welcome back. Sorry, I'm the fault for taking the breaks. I have the tiniest bladder. Once I start peeing, it's like every 5 minutes to the T. Anyway, we were talking about
The spins.
The spins.
Yeah.
Meaning,
a lot
like,
of people don't like them.
I hate them.
Yeah. For
I
me,
can't stand them.
Yeah. For me, if there was a pill, like say to go to like before bed,
Yeah.
because that's normally when I get the spins. Is when you're laying down and you
Yeah.
close your eyes.
See,
and
I
fucking
think-
the world is
I
spinning.
don't. I
I
think,
love that.
I think that I enjoy the spins because, like, people
You
always
do
talk,
or you don't.
People always talk to me about how, like, oh no, dude,
I
that
fall
shit gives me the
asleep so
spins, and like they always talk about it in like a negative light. But I'm always like, dude, I feel like when I finally get to a moment where like I feel the way that people describe the spins is, I'm like, no, that just feels like I'm fucking drunk, man. Like, you know, it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm, no, it just feels like I hit a new level of a good fucking time. Like,
So
right.
So this
Too much of a good time.
this
yeah.
definitely makes me feel like I'm the older one because
Yeah.
I am. But like
You're old as
also,
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
how old are you now?
He's fucking-
29.
Dude, he's
29,
He's not even
okay.
30. Dude. He's old.
I'm almost 30. But anyway,
My lady's 29.
29. You like older women? Me
Yeah.
too, dude. Me too.
She's my cougar, brother.
So yeah,
There you go.
Love older women. Anyway, so funny enough, actually, the Floyd Mayweather fight.
With Mike Tyson.
With
Which one?
with McGregor Mayweather
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was drunk as shit. I had fucking bam, 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 Corona and lime, bam, 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 bam. I'm probably like a case and a half in, and somebody offers me a vape, and I think it's just a vape. We're outside in the backyard.
Yeah.
The fight's over with, right? And I'm just like, all right, cool. You know, I'm hanging out. I bought like a case. I pitched in for the money for the
Yeah.
PPV. I'm like, let's have a good time. And at the time, I was in the military. We were in Hawaii, and I was like hanging out with my soldiers. And I was trying to be cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna vape. Cool. It's just nicotine, dude. I took the biggest fucking rip off this fucking vape that I thought was just nicotine. By the way, all right, just nicotine. No, dude, it
wasn't just nicotine.
It was. There was no nicotine involved, dude. It was straight THC, and I got the spins for my life. And I tried to battle it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I got this. I'm no bitch.
See, that's
I
the mistake.
battled it.
What happens
I
is
battled
as soon as you start to like feel uneasy with the
Yeah.
moment that you have that feeling, I think that's when people get fucked up because I don't think that it's that you feel that way. I think that it's that you aren't used to that feeling
Right.
and that feeling is scaring you.
Yes.
I think that's where the spins comes from.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with the spins.
Going with that
because
thought, though.
I just let it happen. Rather than fighting it with
Right.
my ego, like, oh, I got this shit. It's
Oh.
like, no, just sit back and fucking relax your shoulders. You're fine.
Yeah,
So-
fine.
take a breath, you know?
Yeah.
When you get the spins real bad, There is no ego involved.
No,
It is
no,
just,
no. I love
it's
that,
just
though.
straight
I love
like
it.
get fucked, and we're
That's my
fucking you.
favorite.
You're watching us fuck you, and you have no choice but to
Yep.
get fucked. And then I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this for what it is. I watched it happen. I just let it
It's
happen,
surrendering.
and I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, it's
Right?
surrendering.
You're,
And
trying,
then I'm
you're
thinking-
trying to ride the wave.
I'm trying
you
to
know?
ride the wave. I'm thinking I can battle this. I can surf this out. I can ride the wave out. No,
No.
dude, I woke up. I was blacked out drunk, and the guys told me the next day I was blacked out drunk. That I woke up from a dead. I was in a lawn chair.
Yeah.
They set me in a lawn chair. They make sure I was good. They put me separate from everyone just so I can just be myself. And they were like, all of a sudden, you just woke up, and then you just like looked at everyone, and then you just like puked next to you because I was in a lawn chair. So I just puked to the side of me.
Yep.
And they were like, and then you just like pass back out.
And that's
again.
when that's when the spins really hits you.
Dude, it was
It hits you so
bad.
hard.
It was so bad. The only other time I've had the spins that bad was in Texas.
After
Man.
you puke and you're spinning, you're done.
But real talk, though-
call it.
I always like to look at the positive side of things, and the positive side of that situation is every time I've had the spins, I've known who the true people are in my life
Oh,
because
absolutely.
Yeah,
People-
they show you real quick.
they
who
show
cares.
you fat. It's not even a decision.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
if it was you guys, I don't even know you guys. You don't even really know me.
Yeah, the moment that you're down bad,
You're taking care of me.
You immediately notice, like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, this is the friend that
Yep.
was here for me in that dark.
You're
moment.
taking care of me
Like,
in the moment, and if you're not taking care of me, if there's
Right.
if there's a Starbucks, you know, to go to,
like,
you're
if
you're
you-
fucking doing you're
if you ha-
Circle back.
if you aren't at least either taking care of me or checking in on me while
Yeah.
I'm being
do
taken
something,
care of,
something.
then like it really says a lot about who
Yeah.
your friends are at that moment.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
no.
for instance, I would shove a garden hose down your throat, and then
There we
just
go.
turn it on. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
talking
he needs
that.
water. You know?
bitch. Just
something.
He's fine. Yeah.
Dude, something, dude. I don't care what you do, even if it's the wrong
no,
thing. the
Brent,
fact
he
that you
needs an
try.
IV. This is an IV.
No,
Fucking-
do what they did to me. Give him an epidural. Because
Jesus
they,
Christ.
yeah, they had to give me an epidural because they couldn't get the IV in. I was 2 tenths.
No way.
Yeah, so they're like, all right, give him an epidural, and then they gave me an IV, and they're like, oh, he's fine.
So
Yeah, I just had a fucking minor stroke, but still.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm cool.
dog.
Talk about when you fell off the wall.
Yeah, Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall, but Humpty Dumpty had to put himself back together. You know?
I have a funny
You gotta
falling
fall?
off the wall
You gotta fall?
story. It's not me.
Yes.
This is,
Yes.
by the way, we're talking literally. He literally fell off. A
No,
wall.
yeah.
I was
yeah.
saying just to make that
No,
clear.
this is an actual falling off the wall story. So I was out with my at the time girlfriend. She's not my fiance. So she had her best friend over and her other best friend, which was a guy. They were coming over. They're hanging out. We're showing them a good time. We're in downtown Hudson, down by the river, and you know, like when you're walking back from the bars, specifically the
That's fun.
Hudson Tap House to that parking lot where like that gym now is, and the,
Yeah,
like, the
yeah,
liquor store.
Riverfront.
We parked there,
Yeah.
because like that's where the parking is. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're walking back there. There's that like side spot where it's got that
The
retaining wall. Dude, she all of a sudden was just like, guys, I have to pee. And she just like takes off walking, and before like anyone could do anything, I was blacked out at this point, so I don't
Oh,
remember
no.
this. I'm just telling you a story from somebody else's perspective, but like from what they told me is like she said that all of a sudden she's like, I have to pee. Like literally, it was dead silent. We're just walking in the cold because it was night. It was during the summer, so she was like, "Hey guys, I have to pee," and she just starts walking, and Dalton was with us, and Dalton was like, "Wait, no, stop." And like as he's like
As
stop,
he says it.
like she just like falls off,
No.
but like it was like that perfect cartoon moment where she like as she's taking that step off
And
the
just
wall,
gone.
it's paused. She just like straight up paused.
Yeah,
in midair.
had the 2 feet like standing
Yeah.
there, like looks down.
Yeah,
like,
looks down and then falls down, and then so okay. Fast forward, I wake up, I'm sober. All of a sudden, everyone's telling me what's happened the night before. Fast forward a year and a half. She breaks her back on some like a car accident. She was in a car accident.
Oh, no.
She rolled her Jeep. She had a Jeep. She had rolled her Jeep.
Damn.
Oh my
She had
god.
a back injury.
She's okay now.
She's okay now. She's perfectly fine. Okay, so now
She getting Starbucks?
I don't even know if she likes Starbucks. I don't even think she likes her alcohol. Though,
She's
I'll
a
tell you that.
caribou girl.
She's a caribou girl. Hey, true to the Midwest. Let's go.
Oh my god.
So the doctors are like, you checking your X-rays. You've had a previous back injury. You've definitely broken your back before.
Yeah.
What was that from? And then like all of us were like, oh, we know exactly where that was from,
Yeah.
dude. That night, and you what the craziest part was? I was blacked out. I have no memory of this, but from the stories, everyone unanimously like when you got 5 people telling you the same thing, it's clearly the truth. So
No. You guys are full of
me
shit.
being the guy that I am, because I was military, I was growing up in a blue collar. I went down there, I jumped down there, and I picked her up, and I like, she was like, "Oh, my back hurts," like, and I'm like, "Shut the fuck, get up," and I'm drunk, and I'm yanking on this poor girl's arm, yanking her up, dude, broken back and all. And I'm just yanking her up to find out later, a year and a half later, her back was broken that whole time. I could have paralyzed that bitch that moment.
Dude,
Do you know how real? Dude, I felt so horrible. I could have paralyzed her that moment.
She goes, ow. And you go, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
no
dude.
way.
I'm like, you little pussy bitch. Dude, because it's that retaining wall, like the typical retaining wall, and like,
I know.
It's like rocks with like maybe a bush or two. So I'm thinking like, the bush. She landed on the bush. It's poking her in the back.
She
I'm
literally
like,
had
shut
a
up.
back-breaking injury, and
Yeah.
you just went, walk it off.
I'm just like, rub some dirt in it. Let's go.
Like, come on,
You're
get
like the
over it.
guy
We
on
got
the
shit to
plane.
do.
We got
Like-
Starbucks to get.
You got Starbucks to get. Fucking. God damn. Make me fucking wait.
Oh,
Dude, it was
man.
horrible. I never felt so bad in my life about something. I was like, God damn, I
Dude,
could
you ever
really
feel
done
bad?
something.
Dude, wait till you smack a guy who you don't know is his 21st birthday.
Nah, sometimes I deserve it. Because when I was 21,
No.
I definitely deserved that smack. I was a wild child, dude.
Well, it wasn't that. It was like he had the eyes of like panic. He was looking like everywhere for an escape. Like
to get out of that situation?
he had anxiety, and I was blacked out drunk, and he was shoe stepping, and I slapped him, just not like a slap, just a brush. I brushed his face, and then come to find out, the bouncer came up, and I'm a regular at this bar, and the bouncer's like, "You slap him?" I go, "Yeah, I'm blacked out, fucking yeah." And he's like, "All right, I'm kicking you out. You kicking a regular out? All right, fine. What did I do wrong? You slapped him." It's like I didn't slap him hard. I just gave him a friendly slap.
Like,
just
no,
to
I
get-
just
he
let
stepped-
him know.
Yeah,
Like,
he was
let him know.
stepping
it's
on
like,
shoes.
and listen, all I'm gonna say, blackout or not, I don't know if you were justified in this instance. I
was
wasn't there.
blacked out.
But
I was.
what I will say, blackout or not, every once in a while, man, sometimes people just need to get the fucking shit slapped out of them.
Well, and that's what
Sometimes.
That's what-
every once in a while.
Yes.
That is what somebody
Yes.
needs.
I can attest to that as the person that's been smacked the shit out of,
Yeah.
because like
everybody
Yeah,
needs a
dude,
slap.
I've had the shit
I
smacked
need to
out of me
open up.
before,
I need
and
to
I
open up.
like stopped and like took a step back
Yep.
for a second, and I
Yep.
went, all right, yeah, no, I'll get back in my place real quick.
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
you're
yep,
right. You know what?
That's what
that's
I
exactly
wanted.
what it was. Yep.
And I got kicked out for that, and I was like, okay, I guess. I
Yeah,
just
and
won't
it's
be
like
coming back.
It's a moment of realization, and it's not like a place of violence type of slap.
No.
It's more of a like, hey, motherfucker, like you're really fucking up right now, and we need to bring you back to earth here.
That's what
okay?
it was.
Like
That's what it was.
that's really what that is supposed to. Like,
Because-
that's the type of
Yeah.
shit that I mean.
I'm not starting fights. If anything, I'm gonna be the guy that ends a fight.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
just because I know.
Well, yeah, that dude. I was
I'm
always
not trying-
raised. I was always raised. You don't start fights,
You don't
but if
start
you
'em.
need to, you sure end them.
No. But if a guy needs a slap, just give him a nice, hey, you're fine. You're fine.
Let me just.
Stop spilling beers and stepping on people's shoes. What the fuck you. He's cut off. I'm cut off. All right.
You're cutting me off. You're cutting me off, you little bitch. Like I can just see you in the club right now.
I should have slapped him harder.
You're cutting me off.
Oh man.
Dude, you're barely able to stand straight.
Yeah.
You're cutting me off.
Can't even pronounce your words.
Ah!
Come here, man.
Oh my goodness.
So here's something pretty neat that I want to show you guys.
What's that?
And honestly, like, part of me really wants to do this around here because, like, we could totally do this on the St. Croix or like the Malibu.
Smack 21-year-olds.
Shit, we can go to Hudson
That would
right
be
now.
fucking
dude.
hilarious.
We can go to Hudson right now.
No, so in Andover, someone created an ice carousel on the lake
Get the fuck out of here.
by literally.
Chainsawing a circle.
I've seen this. Yeah. Dude,
So-
I've always wanted to do this. Let's go.
You wanted to do this?
Yeah, so
Yeah, dude. Are you
so-
kidding me? Throw a boat motor out there, cut it in a circle, and fucking just get her going.
Yeah, so literally, like, this guy does this every year, I
Let's
guess,
go,
to the
dude.
point to where, like, he built, like, a contraption that helps him cut a perfect circle.
Yeah.
So he has like
That's not hard.
So he has like a chainsaw set
Yeah,
up
it's
to
not hard.
on like this massive arm that he pins into the fucking ground. and
like
he
like
just
a-
runs it along slowly,
like
cuts
a
the circle out.
protractor. A protractor.
You say it like
Yeah.
it's not that hard, but
It's
like at
not.
the same time, like you do that. Like,
You take
tell
a
me
pole.
how it is.
You,
Well,
you
here's-
take a pole. You
in
mount
negative
it,
13
and you
degree
get
Well,
weather.
chainsaw,
here's
and
the
then
thing,
you
though,
cut
Brent.
around.
We're not talking about like a 5-foot circle.
I
We're
can
talking
get-
about like a 30-foot
I don't care how long.
circle.
it is.
Yeah, dude,
I don't
like-
care
like-
how long.
you have
I've
a
used a
party out there.
protractor. I've used a protractor.
No, dude, it's not
Like-
the same.
Like, listen, I'm talking.
It's not the same thing. Dude.
Oh,
I'm talking in diameter here. All right,
Dude,
in
yeah,
diameter,
what?
we're talking like a
you just did
30-foot
a
circle.
fucking skill saw. and
Dude, you have like a full like frat house on your fucking circle of the lake.
It's an oval.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're like, oh, it's so easy. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get
Hey,
outta
as long
here.
as you have like some heat lamps and some fucking beers, let's go.
What's the problem?
Yeah, dude.
So here, check this video out.
Just make sure it's not a sausage fest. You're good. You know?
Oh,
Jeez,
damn.
Jesus, fuck.
That was elite.
that was pretty intense.
Oh, I get it. That was elite.
Yeah, you like that pun?
Yeah, dude.
That was pretty funny.
Hey, real talk. I get
Won't
that.
even lie.
I get that.
Advertisement
I get that one on my truck.
at your buyer's products company. One man. That's you. You're that one man.
This would be so cool to like have like regular thing happen in your town.
Yeah.
That's like as like made for the public.
Chainsaw.
3001.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh,
The
dude.
Ice
See?
Master 3001.
No. Yep. See, my contraption was the same. Protractor. See? See? Protractor.
Yeah, essentially.
And he looks like the guy that would do it.
That is a cancer patient. That's a cancer patient for sure. Not to offend anybody.
Where is Waldo? I found him.
Look at how big that is.
Dude, that's big.
That's 30 feet.
Shit.
I'm not impressed.
You put fucking
I'm
trees?
Not, I'm not.
Yeah, dude.
no.
And Rudolph on that
Yeah,
fucking
dude, he
thing?
put multiple trees and like blow up like
So-
like inflatable
Sorry, I'm just-
decorations.
So
out
for
there.
those that are listening, basically he's cutting a big ass circle on a lake of ice, and then he's got like I don't know what 10
Look at that
Christmas
shit.
trees
Yeah.
planted on
Yeah,
the
that's-
ice
yeah,
on
probably
top
about
of a
10.
giant Rudolph structure and a Rudolph like woman version of Rudolph on the ice as well. So he's got a girlfriend. So he's got
got
these
a-
inflatable things on top of actual trees. And what you're hearing right now is a fucking boat motor, and they're just running it because that's what's keeping the circle
that's
spinning,
what
the
keeps
carousel.
it spinning.
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
So he's got like what? That's at least 10 trees minimum, and it's Christmas trees, and he's just got this carousel running off this fucking ice structure.
Well, another thing too is the ice is gonna like the friction on the sides are
Dude,
gonna melt.
this would be so cool just to like have like just go like, hey, do you guys want to go down to the ice carousel? like especially like having like young kids and shit. That would be
I'd
super
love to
cool.
skate. I'd love to skate. I'd skate across that gap.
Are you kidding me? I'm in this sense, I'm proud to be a Midwesterner.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, dude, that blew my
Wow.
eardrums for a second there.
Wow.
Yeah, you get the middle finger.
Oh my god!
Don't worry, the audience won't have their ears blown off.
Oh,
there.
thank God, dude. I'm sorry for those that are listening that are confused. I just got my eardrums blown out
Yeah,
by this
that was my
audio.
fault.
It was all up. Anyway, for a second there. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks again for coming, my guy.
I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely,
I'm having fun.
dude. It's absolutely great time.
Behind
having
the
you.
scenes, I've been like the typical little bitch, and I was like, guys, am I over talking? Am I cutting you off? No. But like, no, I'm having a good time.
Dude, you should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right. Like, just shut up.
You know what? Actually,
Just interrupt us, dude. We'll tell you to shut up when we're ready, dude.
Exactly.
Like, the fuck?
Who cares?
No, what I was saying though is like I'm proud to be a Midwesterner in the sense of like this is prime Midwesterner.
This is
like when you're-
prime Midwest activities.
This is like okay, so you're out there having a good time, just fucking ice fishing. First of all, to go ice fishing is such a fucking hassle because you have to go out there, you have to set up.
It is
you
a
have to get
hassle,
everything-
started.
but if you have like the whole shebang, like a tent and
hate it.
everything,
Want the last one, bud?
I got plenty.
Okay. Sounds good to me. But
no.
as I was saying though, like it's such a hassle. But like the one thing that like really made me like be real proud to be a Midwesterner is like I was out on the ice and my buddy before ice castles were a thing. If anyone knows what ice castles are that are listening,
Yours got a deck and a diving board.
It's like a nice as fuck like decked out like fucking
It's-
motorhome on the ice.
But does it got a deck and a diving board?
So the ice
On the
castle that
ice?
I have been to,
No.
Well, then it's not good.
the ice castle that I've been to is they did it in Stillwater, where like they had like people out there with like fire hoses and shit, and they were like spraying down like water
ice.
and making
Making
it
ice.
ice over, and they were making like these ice caves.
Oh
and shit.
yeah.
Like,
Those
that-
are nice.
That's super cool.
I was
that
actually
that
supposed-
happens around here in a couple of different areas. That's super cool.
So I know my fiance is not going to watch this. So funny enough, we were actually supposed this exact morning, we were supposed to go out to Stillwater because they have like an ice show down on the river in Stillwater.
Okay.
And something similar to what you just said was also there, and it was like a provided thing where they'd like accommodate you, blah blah. You just pay a fee for the night,
Yeah.
kind of like a hotel. And I was like, oh, I got a podcast to go to. I was like, I don't know.
Like, I'm gonna be
I don't
busy,
know.
Dude, like, I was supposed to wake up and I was like, first of all, it's gonna be minimum negative degrees out as a high. I was like, I know you're
Yeah,
bitch ass.
negative degrees.
You're bitch ass ain't gonna want to get up. So I was like, all right, that's cool. So I was like, I woke up to the alarm. She didn't wake up. And I just fucking snoozed it, and I was like, let's just go.
Yeah,
dude.
you
I'm
were
just
like,
gonna
you know
go-
what? Let's just
yeah.
get ready and leave the house.
I just turned
Like-
over and cuddled her more so she would get distracted. I'm like, yeah, you're not getting up, dude.
Yeah.
Good.
You're like,
She-
no, if you're conked out, you're done.
Dude, she woke up at 10:30. Like,
Your
"Ooh,
Sunday
slept
was
in."
over before it began.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, she slept in. She's like, it's 10:30. We're late. We're not gonna make it on time. I'm like, yeah, I guess I gotta get ready for the podcast. Like, let's just
That's the follows.
She was like, well, it's -6 right now. I'm like, yeah, it warmed up, didn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
super warm. Ready for your day? Like,
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I guess we're not going then. I was like, cool. Oh no.
oh no.
Yeah, like, oh no, dude. I was like, whatever, dude.
How dare you?
Oh no. I so missed out on the opportunity of walking out and looking at ice and negative degree weather.
100%.
Could you imagine being on a plane, waiting for your wife to get coffee?
Dude.
Yeah,
That'd be terrible.
that was
For
good.
your wife to get coffee.
Dude, in general, to wait for your wife to get coffee. In general.
You asked for it.
Waiting for anybody to get coffee.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? I gotta listen to your stupid order.
Not and,
Hold on, I gotta
and
get
see
coffee.
here
Yeah.
no here's the thing, we got to be specific. I have to get Starbucks. Coffee
Oh.
wasn't good enough.
Yeah, you're right.
It had to be Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah, she had that thing right next to her. The cafe
Yeah, there was a
next to her.
cafe right there.
Yeah.
I don't care if we have to
bitch.
see your daughter.
If you only
I'm
have
gonna get Starbucks.
if you only have 15 minutes, you get just coffee. Sorry, sometimes we don't always get the super extravagant things that we want in life.
Peej, I want sprinkles and whipped cream.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm gonna get sprinkles.
I want to pay for a milkshake, the same price of a milkshake, but I want
cool. Hope you have the time for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, go do it then.
Yeah, bye, bitch.
Yeah, this is what I want. I'm
gonna go see my daughter.
I hope it works out. I hope it works out for you. I really do.
I hope you don't get murdered. You know.
The fuck. What are we watching here? Fox 9. First of all.
They don't get airtime on our show.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news.
First of all, probably the fakest news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My news, probably the best news ever. Some might say the best news of all time.
Some might say
Some might say the best news.
Yeah.
So, couple other things. There was a thing that we brought up on a previous episode, and I'm curious about your thoughts on it.
Ooh, let's go.
So there was a guy that landed a plane, and
Tom
he hit
Hanks?
Captain
Cigar.
Bert.
Captain Bert.
Captain Bird.
landed a plane when his front landing gear was twisted, like it was broken and twisted.
So that's a fucked up scenario.
Yeah. So basically, like, the situation, if he would have landed the plane normally, would have resulted in the plane immediately spinning out and killing everybody, essentially.
Yeah, he would have to go heels first.
Yeah.
And then slam it.
So he brought the plane down at just the right angle and allowed just the back wheels to hang on and to hit the pavement.
To stop.
And had just the back wheels.
But once that front wheel hits, you gotta slam that.
And
fucker.
yeah, he was, and like the moment the back wheels were on the ground, he fucking ripped the brakes.
Yeah.
And was just sliding on
And
those wheels in the back for a while. And then finally the front end slammed down.
It's gonna break.
Everybody lived, dude.
Yeah, it's
No
gonna
one.
break.
So what's the question? What's the opinion? What are you asking?
What do you think that was going through everybody's mind during this situation? Like, imagine you're on that plane.
You're going.
Imagine you're on that plane
going-
and your captain gets on the fucking overhead and says, our front landing gear is broken.
Oh my god.
I need to loop the airport and reapproach to try again. What the fuck are you immediately thinking, dude?
Well, first off,
I'll let you
I'm
like
taking
if
this
you find out that part of the landing gear is broken,
Yeah.
what are you
You're landing this
immediately
bitch in the
thinking if
water.
you're on that plane?
So first off, I always take things literal at first. So literally, I don't think he's gonna say something like that because it just makes sheer panic. But if he said something like that, I would be like, first off, I would take it as my perspective. I got this overly dramatic
Captain.
girlfriend who's next to me. And I'm just immediately at the moment he says anything about any gear, if it was like something that was made up, like the
Fucking
phalange broke, which a phalange is your finger for So if he was like the phalange broke, I'd be like, calm down, it's okay, it's fine, we're gonna be fine. Shut up.
Right.
We're gonna be fine. Like my last moments on Earth, you think I want to listen to somebody fucking screaming next to me?
Dude,
I don't want to listen to that.
We
shit.
talked about that on another episode too. Is like,
don't
dude,
wanna listen to that
imagine
fucking
like
dumb shit.
like imagine that like you're saying like similar situation. You're on a plane.
Yeah.
Plane's going down. That you're in a situation where everybody's about to die.
All right, I got it. I got the scene,
dude.
So what I
Captain
would do,
gets overhead, says we're in a nosedive and there's no saving it.
I'm gonna ask for.
Oh, I know exactly how it's
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Pray to your God.
No,
and
no, no.
basically
I'm not
gets
praying.
off the
I'm
intercom or
Can I
whatever.
I'm not
say
praying
something?
to shit.
The first thing that you have to think, like, dude, everybody on that plane now has to die knowing, like, just listening to screaming.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, dude, listen, if I'm gonna die and we all know that we're gonna
I'm
die,
not praying.
why don't we just shut up? Yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not
But
praying
you
for
want
a
to know
second.
something? I would really enjoy just silence on
I'm
the
not
way
praying
down.
for
you know?
1 minute, not even a second.
What
What's
would
up,
you
though?
What would you like to say over
What's
there,
up, buddy,
Brent?
over there? He's got his hand up, by the
Yeah.
way, if you're listening.
I request a blanket and a pillow.
A blanket and a pillow. It's a little late on that one.
No.
Turbulence, everything.
You're not
getting that blanket.
I'm gonna unbuckle.
He wants the eternal sleep.
He's gonna make
in
that
a literal
poor
form.
fucking
it's the
stewardess
best sleep of your life.
come
Trust
over with a fucking blanket and a pillow.
Good.
That stewardess is just like flying
Brent,
all over the
fine.
place, trying to get him the fucking blanket.
Brent's gonna
Everybody
try to
else
get.
wants whiskey.
Brent's gonna try to fucking get one more off before
Yeah.
before he fucking hits the
all
ground.
you
dude.
hear is like this.
We're in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm like, boom,
Dude,
boom, boom. You know,
we're in a
That's
nosedive. We're in a
Brent's getting one
nosedive,
out.
and Brent is over there
Yeah,
just.
dude, something similar to that. No, I would just be so annoyed. I'd be like, my
Fuck
last
him.
moments on Earth, I gotta listen to this fucking chick talking about her problem. Oh my
Well,
god, I'm so scared. Like, yeah, okay.
Well, and see,
cool.
honestly,
Would you rather hear that
honestly,
or-
here's the thing: is I feel like it would be such a short amount of time, and I feel like so much will be happening in that moment.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think there will be a lot of words exchanged.
No, a lot of thought process,
I
though.
think that there's going to be a lot screamed, but I don't think that there's actually going to be a lot that is actually said. I think there's just going to be a lot of terror and screaming. like,
Probably not a
And a
lot
lot
said. Yeah, sure.
yeah.
that going on in the background.
Yeah, and then there's going to be Brent in the corner just
Leave me alone.
getting one quick yank out.
You just
dude.
hear that
Just-
like growl voice, like "Leave me alone."
And then right when I climax, we crash.
right before you boom, right before you hear right before the boom, you just hear him just like fuck, he's Brent's just back there worried he's not gonna hit the climax before the ground. You know,
so
like
good.
Jesus Christ. I just got this guy in the corner of the plane. I'm trying to sit there and calm
You do
my
know.
fucking girlfriend
You do
down.
know. He wasn't there before.
I
but
can just
yeah.
picture it now. My girlfriend's freaking out. I'm
We
trying
had
to
shit
calm
to
her
do.
down. And then fucking Brent's just over there, just
Yeah.
fucking, yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just fucking
We're all
going
gonna
nuts.
die.
Just fucking going to town on
I have
himself.
to die watching you jerk off.
The best part is if we all lived.
Honestly,
Now I'm like, oh fuck.
yeah.
Meanwhile, the stewardess is being like politically correct, like, sir, you can't be doing that out in public. Like, bitch, we're gonna die.
Right.
Nah, 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 nah. And then you
Exactly.
survive.
That's
and
my
then
immediate thought. Is
her
Brent-
only story.
Brent's
you know?
gonna get publicly shamed because one of the survivors ratted Brent out for jerking off in his final moments.
And the final story isn't about the plane crash. It's just that she's the victim because she watched you beat off.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
final moments.
she's gonna sue you for damages
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
because she's gonna be like, I have.
PTSD.
She's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
make
like,
eye contact.
I have trauma
Yeah.
from watching you jerk off when we were about
no,
to die,
I'm
and
gonna-
you're gonna be like, really? The trauma wasn't from you being about to die. Like that wasn't the trauma.
Yeah,
like,
How about the time we made eye contact? How about that?
really?
Why'd you stare at me while I came?
Yeah, Brent-
Why'd you stare at me?
Yeah,
my final moments?
Brent would just come back
Why not
and be
bring
like,
up
"Why'd
that
you
shit?"
keep watching?"
Yeah,
why'd-
exactly.
Why did you watch the whole? Why did you blow in my ear when I came? Like,
Am
why
I
did
the
you-
asshole? You know?
As a matter of fact, you turned around to keep watching. Like,
Oh my god.
you went out of your way in this situation. Like,
You tickled my ear.
Am
And
I-
I came. Like, so what are you doing? Like, what are we doing?
And you know my wife went to buy a Starbucks. So
Yeah, my wife missed this trip.
yeah, my
Just
wife
so I could
missed.
jack off.
Yeah, my wife missed this trip just so I could jack off upon death one last time.
and I'm the asshole.
And I'm the asshole. What's your biggest problem,
Yeah.
bitch?
As a matter of fact, I wanted this plane to go down just to spite her missing this
Get
plane.
fucked.
No.
I wanted my daughter to hate her
Yeah.
for missing this trip, so that way my daughter would say, "I wish you would die too."
Yep. Oh, you landed?
Just bring it to a dark place,
Oh my
just
God.
a real dark place.
Immediately dark. place. Yeah.
Just-
Whatever you're thinking. Yeah. Fucking hell, mate. Too
All right,
much.
brother. Well, what do you say? You want to wrap her up for the day?
Yeah, I can wrap it up.
You know, Eddie,
I'm down for whatever.
I
I'm gonna have a great time.
seriously appreciate you coming through, brother. It
Of
has
course.
been a hell of a time having
Hell of
you
a
here.
time.
Of course, guys.
And I hope that you will make a more regular appearance here.
Mm.
I would love that. I didn't realize how close we were. I'm in River Falls. He's in Hudson.
Yeah, I didn't realize
If
that
we're
you
allowed
were
to talk
that you
about
were
where
only
we
in
are.
River Falls. For some reason, I thought you were in like the middle of Minnesota. So
No.
All right, let's
Yeah,
not
no.
talk about where we live.
All right.
Nah.
Yeah.
they already know we're
With
in
all
Hudson.
5 viewers, like I think we're all right.
They already know we're in Hudson, so I'm not too worried about it.
But no, I'd love to keep coming. I really
'Cause
would.
The next thing you know, you're gonna get one of them fucking psycho bitches.
Let them come.
Showing up. Yeah.
Let them come. They'll make them more of the following. They'll bring 5 more.
Absolutely.
Bring it on.
So I
heard it
guess
here.
that just goes to say, y'all, we appreciate each and every one of you guys listening.
Absolutely.
Love you guys.
Please make sure that you hit that follow button, that share button, subscribe. Tell your friends. We only get bigger if you help us. You know, maybe, check your local Aldi for coyotes. Keep each other safe out there. Y'all, we'll catch you next time.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Bye.